2-for-1 special today. Alright, I think we're shared out everywhere. Jamie, what's up? Screen I've not seen. Well, we're going to make sure this controller works. So far, so good. It does work. Well, let's try it with the game that we know uses all the functionality. Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. I gotta pull up OBS so I can see where I'm at. So this is a Wii Mini. It's a little red one from Canada. Yeah. This came in the other day. I fixed the controller earlier. Had a battery contact. So let's test this out. Make sure everything works. I got the nunchuck. Yeah, this is the one with that thing. You can actually hack this thing to do all that stuff. But you have to solder in, I think, a USB port or an SD card reader or something. No, you can, if you mod it, you can actually make this more functional than the original Wii. But again, the keyword is modding, so.
Resident Evil 4.
You know what? I'm going to unwrap this nunchuck. Like this. It's connected. Well, once you hack it, you can play GameCube on here again. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm going to sell this thing anyway, so. I have one of these in the box at home. Because I know people like, keep it. I'm like, I don't need it.
Resident Evil 4.
4.
Thank you.
4. Richard, what's up, man? So my wife is, she should be here any minute with the power supply for Frank's Xbox One X. So I'm going to play this for a minute, and then we'll jump into that repair. See if that fixes it. Why is he pointing up in the sky? Oh. Yeah, they're bad. And I'm... You know what's funny about the Wii Mini? I don't think it works with the HDMI adapter. Because I can't get it to appear. I didn't try the Hyperkin one, but... So I'm using the AV to HDMI. the sensor bar over here. Thank God for the remake. Yeah, you know, you missed out on this one. You weren't really missing anything. Oh, she's here. How do you get to the world map? Not the world map. How do you get to the briefcase? I'm hitting start. Okay. I mean, everything works. The sensor bar is like right in front of me. That's why he's like that. If I pull it back, though, we're good. Yeah, here she comes. Stevie Mac, what's up? The remaster is good, man. There she is. Better hope this works, Frank. Thank you. Oh, Frank, this is it, buddy. Moment of truth. Let me turn this off. Alright, so everything works. We are good to go. I can sell this now. What Wii is that? That's the Wii Mini. A Wii Mini? Yeah, I know. Right? That's all we had back then. So we fixed the controller. Everything is good. And here is the Wii Mini. A very nice console. Then I can take a picture of it, and then we got to work on Frank's Xbox right now. My phone. I think that might be it, but let's see. If not, it could be a chip, and if it's a chip, you're SOL right now. Okay. Why? Can I ask why the iPhone always puts it back in 4x3? It will never stay in 16:9, ever. I don't know how to save it. It will never stay in 16:9. It always goes to 4x3. It drives me up a wall. Okay. Done. Now I can sell this. Oh boy. take my batteries out. I'm testing batteries. Okay. Wee Mini Winky. Wee Willie Wink. Remember that guy? The midget guy? X-File 2708. Wee Willie Wink. I think that guy finally came back. He was gone for like 10 years. So when I test his Xbox, I'll plug it in here so you guys can see if it turns on or not. That's why I came in this room, so I could test all this stuff out. So I'm going to try to get Anthony to get text-to-speech working so that when we're here overnight, you guys can pay to text-to-speech, try to wake us up. Alrighty, this console is ready for sale. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to plug this. There's a little AV breakout box. Okay, Frank, you're next. This is the power supply. When I plug it in, I don't hear any juice, I don't feel vibration, nothing. So I'm assuming it's this. The console looks immaculate. I mean, it's just got a little bit of dust in here, but that's it. I mean, and I'll get this. There was a big piece of dirt on here. I scraped most of it off. I'll scrape the rest off. Okay, what I'm going to do is plug this in. Alright. So here's the machine. Again, it looks immaculate. Doesn't look like anything's wrong. But let's try it with the new power cord. Or power supply. I'm going to plug in the disk drive. You're going to plug in the power, the button. Alright, hold up. Let me get the cord. The guy I bought it from looked like Rikishi. Maybe it was. Maybe he was backing that ass up. So this is my top of the line StarTech cord. You know what? I'll turn it on afterwards. Give me the power. Basically, it says the power button on it. He gave me the power supply. Oh, the stink face and broke it. Okay. Where's to the TV? HDMI out to the TV. I plug it upside down right here. What is this for? It's just a Wi-Fi board. I should probably just plug it in anywhere. So you got $90-something for this after the bump? Or for the other one? Okay, good. Everything is plugged in. We just gotta get the new one. Did you open this or you bought this used? Pull it, Jeffrey. Oh, 7? Okay. Here's the new guy. Plays the Bad Band song. $97. Okay. Well, you won't be making much here, but you still make a few dollars here. The way it came is the way I gave it to you. I did not open it or put my fingers all over it. Okay. Oh, okay. It means that. Okay. Well, here's the new one. You can tell this is third party. It's got a black wire instead of a clear wire, which is fine. Nobody cares as long as it works. Okay. Plug it right into the board over here. You get this thing to land in the standoff. Alright, it's in. New power supply is in. I can't even see, it's right there. This thing. Lucius, what's up, man? Everything is connected. However, I got to plug in the power. So, I'll plug these standoffs in. I'm going to plug in the power. Now, the power is not on because I have a switcher here. I'm not going to plug in live power. I think that's plugged in completely. All right, Frank. I will flip over. Are you ready? I don't think this is fixing it. No. This is plugged in, right? Doesn't look like they mess with the heat sink or anything. This is not working. Which means the chip is no good. Oh, hold on. I'm going to unplug this dissipate the power a little bit so I don't get shocked. I'm plugging it directly in here. Maybe it wasn't tight enough. No. The vapor chamber, it doesn't look like anybody fucked with it. Getting nothing here. These are all plugged in too. The way that these standoffs are. These standoffs are like bent. Yeah, this standoff is bent over here. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm not getting nothing here. Not getting nothing. There's a chip on the board that would need to be replaced. Wait, what's this thing for? Hold up. There's a connector over here, but what does it do? It's for the sync button. It's for USB. Okay. There's a connector over here, but I don't know what it goes to. Probably doesn't go to anything, but it's weird that there's a random connector over here. Alright, I may unplug this. Well, when you file the return, just say it didn't work with your Series X or your 1X. I'll put this right back. Here's the official one. You can tell because it has the silver cord. I'll plug this one in just for the hell of it. It's in. I can check the hard drive. I mean, if it was the hard drive, it would at least turn on and then turn right off because it can't access the partition. So they could check the hard drive. There's a connector on here. I think that's weird. It doesn't really do anything. I didn't notice that before when I opened these things, but what do I know? I can't believe this shit didn't work. Well, we could always smash it. What'd you pay for this? 15? So what happens is there's a chip on the board that could short out. Oh, wait a minute here. Okay, never mind. $15 for this one? I mean, you got the disk drive here. You got the hard drive. That was worth $15. I mean, you have the parts. You can actually make more money if you just sell the damn parts. I think this goes for like 20, just this part alone. There was a video on this. I'll send it to you, Frank. Where they wouldn't turn off for one of the other guys. Well, let me go get the I have the adapter here. Let me go get the adapter. whoa, 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 whoa. I know what that connector's for. Hold up. Hold the phone. Maybe it won't turn on because you need this. I don't know. Let's try it. I was going to say, why the hell is there an adapter? Unplug. Hold up. Maybe it won't turn on if that thing's not plugged in. Let's see. Okay. Hold up. So this is for the vapor chamber. Let's see. Maybe that needs to be plugged in. I don't know. Turn it on. Let's see. No. Mental 9R, what's up, man? It's dead as a doorknob. Xbox, you're gonna make these products like this? Mental, I got a problem. The 9950X 3D is not in stock over here at all. I gotta send back the card in a couple of days if I choose not to use it. I could get the 9800X 3D, but I really don't want that one. What do I do? I could get the 9800X 3D today and build it right now. But I need it for productivity and not just for gaming. So, and if I send the card back, the card might be more money later on because of tariffs. I might not be able to buy the card again, but I don't want to hang on to the card and then eat the $700 when the card's only supposed to be $550, but for whatever reason it was $700 on Amazon, from Amazon. It's like the worst time to build a computer. Alright, this thing is dead, Frank. Well, I'm going to be doing streaming and shit. So is that going to be a problem? Isn't the 9800X 3D, isn't that equivalent to a Core i7? You know what I mean? Like that's AMD's version of the i7. Yeah, the extra core is definitely. That's what I'm saying. Like that would be, but nobody has it, and I don't know when shipments are coming in, and I don't have much time left. 8-core 16, so it's kind of like the i7, right? But the i7 just sucks at performance. So does the i9. Yeah. 16 core 32. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Frank, I think this one's a goner. That chip, whatever happened, that chip was blown out. Or they sent you a broken power supply, and now we're 2 and 2. I don't have a multimeter, so I don't know. I can't test this thing out. I'm sure you have one at the house. You could probably test it before you send it back. You just stick the 2 ground point, or you stick the 1 ground point in, and then the other one in. It doesn't need to be powered. I don't even know how to use a multimeter. I know how to do all this stuff. I don't know how to use it. You could go with the vanilla 9950X. Honestly, for a graphics card, I'm not sure how much more gaming advantage you'll get with the X3D chip. And that's the other thing, Mental. I got the 5070, and everyone's like, that's the worst card to get. It's a ripoff. It's a scam. It's like, what do I do? You should have got the RX whatever. It's like, okay, motherfucker, the RX thing wasn't even out when I bought this thing. And good luck finding one of those, because I'm sure those things are going for scalper prices. Yeah, exactly, man. I feel like just sending everything back and next year try again. Maybe Intel will have actually better chips next year. If they had the 9950X 3D, I would have went today and bought it. Nobody has it. Micro Center does not have it at all. Best Buy has it on their page, but it's sold out. This is the new one. Oh, this already has cheap capacitors on here. Frank, this is the one. That's the capacitor from the original Xbox. Remember the bootleg ones that you bought? That's one of those on there. They didn't even use the good capacitors. I would say wait until the tariff thing. Yeah, but it's not just the tariffs, man. I might pick up the 9070 XT to see how they are. Yeah, wait. Wait as long as you can, because they'll drop. It's all fucked up right. Mental. I've never had an issue. I would buy a card or I buy whatever, and I would just go get the parts. No problem. Now I got the card. I got the power supply. I got the case. I bought blue cabling for the case. I can't find a fucking chip. The motherboard they have, I picked out a Gigabyte. Was it 860E or B or something? Beautiful motherboard. The cooler, I don't know what I'm going to get. But I picked out the motherboard. I'm ready to go. Nobody has a chip. And then I feel like getting the 9800, but if that's equivalent to a Core i7, I spent a lot of money on this shit. I want a little bit more performance, you know? I would have just bought the Intel, but they say the Intel's good for everything else but gaming. I'd like to have both. Frank, this is dead. Now let me check the hard drive. I don't know, man. I'm just on the fence. Excuse me. We've built many PCs with this. I'm using the wrong thing. Milkman, the issue is you don't know if this thing is going to end. And then people are going to see how much people are paying with the tariffs, like these companies, and then they're going to be like, oh, well, you know, we could sell the 50, we could sell the regular 5070 for $2,000. People are paying out with the tariffs anyway. Next year you want to build another one. All right, well, I mean, we got to... Hopefully Intel gets their shit together. I don't know if they will, though. You know what I find funny, Mental? People are still buying the 14900K. Because I looked at the reviews at Micro Center. They're buying them as of like 5 days ago. And they're like, this thing is a beast. And it's like... Yeah, it's a beast until it doesn't work anymore, right? I think Micro Center dropped them to like 330 or something. But it's my 13900K I had no problems with. But the 14, obviously we know that's where the problem lies. And unfortunately Anthony has the 14, which I'm going to be build well, no, they were informed because they wrote how they were going to go AMD, but they just couldn't beat the price and the cores. The hard drive is fucked up. You hear that? I have to scan and fix all these partitions. Repair. Repaired. Okay, repair this one. It's repaired. Repair this one. The problem with the Intel is it's like $100 less than the 9950X 3D. If I'm going to spend that money, I might as well just get the one that's better. You know what I mean? But they don't have it. Unless one of you guys can find it and send it over here. There's a Micro Center in Jersey. I should check there on the website. The potential. It's likely a lot of them had no idea, just blindly believing it's fixed. Hey, man, Anthony's going to find out. We're building Anthony's on the 18th. But we're going to test it all night. He's got the 14. Now, he bought it before this whole thing happened. We're going air cooler with that. It was a Noctua. It was like a $100 Noctua cooler. That is rated for that chip. But I'm thinking maybe we should go AIO with him. I don't know. I got the 13900K with the air cooler, no problems. I updated my BIOS, I got no problems. It'll be fine for months. The warning sign would be starts getting in NVIDIA display driver crashes. And crashing and freezing, right? He's prepared. because they said they got the 3-year RMA. But he's prepared that if it happens, he's going to RMA it, sell the fucking chip, sell the board, and then jump into whatever else. He's going to be doing a lot of productivity, so I would say he could stick to Intel. But the new Intel is just a bad thing because this board that they're using now is one generation. They're not even next. I read the next generation Intel chip is even going to use that board. So that's like, if that board dies, like, good luck. It's not a good deal. Not a good deal. Because if that board dies, you got to go online and get one, and you're going to be paying out the ass. I'll be running Zen 6 on the same board. There you go. I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming. Shit, I don't know. Intel, I don't know why they fucked up this time, big time. Alright, this drive, I repaired it. I repaired the partitions on this drive, so let's see. Again, if it was the drive, it would turn on. It would turn on and turn right off if it was a drive. It's definitely a terabyte. This guy had like a... It was like filled up, this hard drive. All the partitions are almost filled. This guy played a lot of games for sure. I can plug it in and see if it turns on now, but a corrupt hard drive, it still would get power. Right. It's just, we could just try it, right? I'm here right now doing it, so here it is. That's why competition's important. Intel's dicking around. All right, so AMD does better. I can't find AMD, so. Oh, mental. Let me tell you something. I can't find one real person building the fucking computer. I can't find a real person building an Intel or AMD right now. All I see is these fucking YouTuber guys, these PC guys. Here's how to build a PC, and then they show you all these graphs and shit. It's like, I don't see a real person building. Like our guy Carrie, he used to build the computers live. He doesn't really do that anymore. But I can't find anybody that builds them. It's like you get a good look at what I'm doing. Power's in. Out to the TV. It's dead. And that's with the new power supply. Fred, what's up, man? I'm ready to do it, man. But I gotta eat the case and the cables. I'm gonna have to send back the power supply and I'm gonna have to send back the card. Which, whatever, that's gonna be like $900 back in my bank account. I guess I could just keep it in there until things calm down. I don't know. Not much. Going to bowling. Oh, alright. You gonna see Anarch Kid today or no? If you see him, tell him he owes me $45,000. And I want it in cash. I'm kidding. Alright, Frank, this is dead. His Xbox One X is dead. You got lucky with the first one, you didn't get lucky with this one. Is there a game in here? Let me wiggle this, see if I can hear a game. Well, let's get the new power supply back in the box. Imagine if they sent you a broken power supply and this thing will work with a good power supply. Dude, I almost opened my other one to check the power supply. Good thing I didn't. Oh, you're gonna see him. All right, good. 45 grand? No, I'm using that money to buy fucking 9950X 3D. That's what I'm gonna use the money for. So mental, the 9950X. It doesn't have the V-Cache. So what is that? What does that mean for me? It's not good with productivity, or it's not good for gaming? Because I heard the 9950X 3D, it's the same equivalent to the 98X 3D, but the cores are parked on the 50X 3D or something, so you're not going to get much of a boost. So why are the cores even there? For me to get more productivity or what? Less performance again. Alright. That's why they say the 98X3D smokes the 9500X. Okay. 9950X. Got it. Anthony, what's up? Well, Frank, I'll take the hard drive. We can keep the Blu-ray drive. There might be a game in here. Hang on, let me see. Like I say, the 5070, I'm not even sure how much less that would be. With a 5090, it's around 20% less, but you'd be bottlenecked on the GPU side. Well, I'm upset because people are saying the 5070 is a piece of shit, and it's like the 4070 is God, because I have the 4070. I have a 4070 and a 4070 Super, and they're beautiful cards. But now they're like, oh, well, these cards are just AI. It's like, can't even see if there's a game in here. We should open it and see if there's a game in here. I think it's because the 5070 is significant. Yeah, but that's an extra $200. I'm done. I'm done. I'm like, dude, fucking, I'm done. You see, I'm thinking about this shit all day, and I just it gets to a point where I just stop looking at everything because I'm like, it's too much. It wasn't like that, man. You would just go to Micro Center. Sometimes I would buy a motherboard and be like, oh, I guess I'm going to build a computer now. Because I find a motherboard for dirt cheap. PewDiePie is a piece of shit. Never watched a guy in my life. I hear you. It's frustrating. NVIDIA has fucked up their lineup and screwed over the gamer. Yeah. Well, the thing with AMD is if you know you're number one, why aren't you shipping the damn chips out? Why are you letting people do... You should only have them exclusively to Best Buy and Micro Center. And say, you guys are getting, like, shipments, like, every week. There is no game in here. So you didn't win with a game, unfortunately. Are we taking a trip to Micro Center? I might do one last ditch effort to go down there. I've never not been in building a PC. I'm like not even in it right now. I'm in it, but I'm not in it. I'm gonna break this fucking refrigerator, man. I can't wait till we get a new one. Can't wait. Hey, could you unplug that thing, please? When do you want to go, Fred? Fred, you want to go right now? They close at 9. It's almost 7. I don't have gaming after dark tonight, so... Oh, you gotta go to bowling, that's right. Well, there you go. You got a Blu-ray drive for the Xbox. You got these parts. I mean, you might as well just hang on to this thing. In case I get a broken one in or something. Like, it works, but it's just things are broken. The case is still good. I'll just put this shit back together and we'll just throw it in, like, the closet or something. So if we need the parts, we just open it and take all the shit out. And I don't have parts all over the fucking place. Gad is not tonight. Newfus taking a night off. He's got the Oilers game. Fred, what are you doing tomorrow? You know what the problem is, too? If I call Micro Center, they're not going to tell me if they have it or not because people are scalping these stupid things. It's another thing. I'm working 6 to 2:30, but I'll be busy after. He'll be busy after that, okay. Maybe I should just go down there tonight then. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. You'll meet me at Walmart? You really going to meet me at Walmart or not? It would actually be better if you met me here because it's right here. 1:30 is too late, Fred. You have to understand, Fred, when you go to Westchester, you got to go in the morning and get out by 1:30. Once you hit 2 o'clock, you're dead. Frank, if you want to go, let me know what you want to do. You want to do it? All right. Yeah, they close at 9. Leave now. Let me check. Oh, wow. Yonkers, open till 9. If you get here by 7:30, we get down there by 8:30. I don't know. We're just gonna make it. All right, let's just do it. How about the Jersey one? Do they have it? New Jersey, 9950X3D. In computers? No, I don't want a pre-built computer. They only have it in a pre-built for $4,000. Motherboard upgrade. Intel Core Ultra Combo. Upgraded Corsair Vengeance for $13. What's with the Asus motherboards? Why don't you give me Gigabyte? Fuck Asus. For $499, you could build a 7800X3D 3-in-1 combo. Or you can build for $499 the Intel Ultra 7 3-in-1 combo. You can upgrade the RAM for 13 to 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance. Core i9 12900K 3-in-1 combo. $429.99. Holy shit! What bundle is this? A 14 700K bundle, $499. This 129 is cool, but it's Asus motherboard and Ripjaw's RAM. I don't want that shit. Upgrade to Corsair Vengeance RAM on this i7 14 700K bundle. $14 900K, $599 bundle. The 12900K is cool, but it's like what? 3 gens behind now? Yes, let's do it. If you want to do it, let's do it. I got my truck too. You're playing South of Midnight and you're liking it. Alright, good. It's a good game. I played it for a few hours. On chapter 6 or 7 or something. They have the 9950X. Imagine if we went there and they were like, we really have the 9950X 3D. We just weren't telling anybody. That'd be funny. So, Mental, you're saying that the 9950X is just shitty for gaming. But how shitty is it? Let me get it. 9950X versus 9800X3D. It's hugely better for productivity. But is worse for gaming. So it's kind of like the Intel, right? The Core i9. It's good for productivity, but it's just shitty for gaming. It sounds like it's the same type of chip. You're planning a new build soon? Wait for the 9950X 3D. I was gonna wait. I had other parts delayed. I'm in the same boat now. But I bought a 9800X 3D. When I get performance in games, I want to be able to get productivity category. It's not the best productivity CPU. They consider a very capable chip for hobbyists. I don't know what your exact case. I think the question is for productivity. Is somewhat better for gaming. 99 is usually for productivity. If you do mostly gaming, not so heavy productivity. If you do mostly heavy productivity, and play mostly not demanding games at 4K. If you have a high activity demands, wait for the 9950. God damn. I just ball. He forgot to put a T. I just ball myself the 9800X 3D because I hit the first category. As always, waiting is the smartest choice. I don't have time to wait. That's the problem. I got to mail this thing back. We got disconnected for a minute. Sorry about that. That's where I'm at now. Yeah, it competes with gaming with the 4900K. It's not shitty. It's right up there with the 70. Actually, it's a bit slower than the 70. Now that I think about it, it's not that bad. I'm actually considering put 7950X back in my PC. What competes with the 4900K? 14900K. Hey man, I feel like buying a 14900. The 9950X. I'm just reading what I'm reading on Reddit. I'm not saying that it's a shitty CPU. It's actually $499 at Micro Center. You got liquid and air cooling. No, wait, I don't want to look at that right now. Processors. What do you got down in Yonkers, man? In stock. Not New Jersey, Yonkers, man. $7800X3D Raphael is $369 with a bundle of 32 gigabytes, DDR5 6000 RAM, plus a motherboard savings bundle. You know, Micro Center used to do this thing where they would offer bundles, but if you didn't like the board or the RAM, you can like change it, and they would like adjust it. They only let you change the RAM now. They don't let you change the board out. I like gigabyte boards. AMD Ryzen Raphael 9900X Granite Ridge AM5. Core i9 14900K Raptor Lake S refresh 429. They have the 9900X3D for 579. The Intel Core Ultra 7 for 299, and there's a bundle with that. Core i9 12900K. It's $299. I might as well just get that, right? 12900K. I mean, I have a what? What's the one that's in there? It's a Core i7. Is that a 9700K? I don't even remember. Vermeer. What the hell is this? 5800X XT? Nobody wants that shit. Core Ultra 9. All right, Mental, let me ask you. 9950X or the Core Ultra 9? They're like the same chip, right? They're both good for productivity, but shitty for gaming. I'm just reading the pages. I'm reading what's on the I'm just reading what's on the site. This is what they're giving me as I'm going down. No Core i5s. I'm done with the i7 and i5. It's i9 all the way. You're saying what? The 9950X is much better for gaming than the new Intel. Okay. And it's better for a majority of the productivity software out there. Okay. Well, here's the thing. You know this more than me because you're AMD. I stream like I'm doing now. Sometimes I do some video stuff on there, but not really. And I play games every once in a while. I don't do Adobe. I don't do any of that shit. So, yes, I'll be getting Capcom Fighting Collection too. No, I am not. I either play games on that computer or I stream. Like this. What computer is this? This is I think it's 900. Sys Info. This is a 11900K. This computer right here, but this isn't the computer I'm replacing. It would be that computer inside, which I can get you the processor because it was one of the last things I bought from Micro Center. Sign in. Caption. What am I doing here? I'll just look on my phone. I think I'm logged in on my phone. Micro. Sign in. Go to my thing, my orders. Viajankas. Oh no, in 2020. Okay, inside, I would be replacing the Core i7 9700K Coffee Lake. And you were right, 8 cores. The 9800X3D would be more than enough for 98% of what you're doing. The 5070 will do the video work anyway. Assuming you're editing stuff, it's all GPU. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be editing anything on there, but just in case. I do all my streaming on my PC. Alright, Mental, let me ask you one more question. For the 9800X3D, what cooler do you recommend? It's an AIO, but which one? Because there's $200 ones, $300 ones. The most I ever spent was an air cooler for about $100. A Noctua, which was fucking this big, and it runs fine. Shout out to Richard for recommending me that, by the way. Hey man, listen, if this works, I'll do the build tonight. Thermal right? And that's a 2 fan or a 3 fan? Thermal right. Okay, let me look and see if they have that. I think you showed me that on Amazon or something. Let me see if these slops have it down there. They have thermal rights, but no AIO. Just air coolers. In stock at this place. Let me just type in AIO. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. AIO. The Corsair Nautilus 360 ARGB 129. They have a Cooler Master 360L Core RGB 99.99. What's the one where you could put video on it? The Kraken? But that's like $300, right? I don't want to do that. I think I'll go Corsair if I have to. Corsair Nautilus, it's a 2-fan. No, we don't know 2 fans. I've never built with an AIO, just so you know. I have one in my Threadripper, but I didn't build that. Cooler Master, $99, 3-fan. Arctic Cooling, Liquid Freezer, 3. That's ugly. Leon Lee, I heard Leon Lee's were no good. They were clogging a couple of years ago. Thermal Take, 2-fan, 99. Nah, Thermal Take's good, but I don't know about their AIO. Stay away from Asus. Corsair IQ Link Titan. Nah, it's two fans. One more page here. 3 120 millimeters. I did. I'll see if I can get a link. Hold on. I'll get a link. Okay. Leon Lee Galahad. What the fuck is that? 250. Asus Tough. No. No thank you. No thank you, Asus. So I would say the first one on page 1. Corsair Nautilus, $129.99. That's not that bad. 3 120 millimeter RGB. I don't care about RGB. The Galahads were failed on me. Yes, because I remember Gamer Nexus did a video on that whole thing. How it was clogging. It was like gunking up. Thermalright 360 ARGB white. Oh, here it is. I'll see if they have it. Because they have Thermalright, but they don't. This doesn't come up. Like AIOs don't come up for Thermalright. So I'll see if they have it down there. Thank you for that link. If not, I'm going to go with the Corsair, the one that's 129. Borderlands, Karai, how you doing? How many do they have? They got 7 of these in stock. Okay. Yeah, if we leave now, we'll get down there by like 8:30. When they close at 9. I got a half an hour to buy this shit. Okay, so mental, listen to me. I don't even know what the difference is. Hold up, the price difference. PC parts, AMD bundle. What bundles they got? These are all cheapy ones. $99.50X bundle for $5.99. I have to see if they'll like do something with the board, you know? I don't mind getting this bundle here. Alright, anyway, how much is it 9950X versus the 98, whatever the fuck. 9800X 3D. $99.50X in computer parts. $4.99. What's the other one? 9800X 3D in computer parts. Oh god damn it! They don't have it. Bro, are you fucking me? They don't have it? They're sold out? Can't fucking win today. I thought they had it. I thought they had it in stock. Okay, PC parts. I can't win. CPUs and processors. AMD. $9,700, $7,800, $9,950X, $9,900X. $9,900X3D. Where am I? Am I in Yonkers? Yes, I'm in Yonkers. Bro, they don't even fucking have it. They don't even have it. I'm fucking done. I'm done. Like, this is bullshit. Give me this. 9800X3D Micro Center. Walmart has it for $6.95. Right here. We got the Micro Center link. Sold out at Yonkers. $479.99. Can't win. Can't win. They had it last night. What about Jersey? Pay less taxes there too. Jersey sold out. What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? Nobody has this stuff. What about Walmart? Walmart's down the street. $9,800X3D. I know Best Buy doesn't fucking have it. Arrives in 3 days. Well, what about in-store? In-store. Nobody has it. Okay, Best Buy. Dude, imagine if we drove all the way down there. 9800X3D, $479 at Best Buy. 9950X, $699. Best Buy sold out. Both. They're sold out of both of them. What happened? These were here last night. Well, the other one wasn't, but this one was. Okay. There's no other Best Buys, right? Did somebody just go in there and buy them all? Like, I could have sworn they said they had them in stock when I was checking here. You can't even check Best Buy the stores to see if they have them. It just says sold out. Bro, I'm fucking done. I'm done. Like, nobody else sells this shit. They're sold out on Amazon, too. $9800X3D from, not from Amazon, Electort. And he wants $600 for it. Well, Mental, is the 9950X good or what? Because it's $499 a Micro Center. Dreadpool, what's up, man? What am I going to get? What am I going to lose out on with 9950X versus 9800X3D? There's no Vcache, obviously, right? Oh, this is fucking bullshit. With the 5070? And it's $20 more money than the other one, right? They don't have any open box ones, man. Let me see. The 9950X3D, I'm sorry. The 9800X3D, it's limited one per household. Dude, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? You can't even buy a fucking chip these days. Yonkers. Let's go back to Yonkers. Not available. No used ones. Dude, I'm like done. Like, this is ridiculous. I can't even build a fucking computer. It'll lose a little bit of power geared towards gaming. Let me look at a video. Let's see if this will work. $9800X3D versus 9950X. Oh, I already watched the video. Yeah, man. You're losing like a good 40 to 50 frames. I'm sorry. No. You're losing about 20 to 30 frames. Okay. From what I'm seeing here. 9950X average frame rates 193 frames. 99X3D 219 frames. It's a $20 difference. It's not like it's a $200 difference. Are we going to make it down there, though? It's already 20 after 7. We can get down there in like 40 minutes. $9950X for Flight Simulator, 111 frames per second. 9800X3D, 145 frames per second. Yeah, so you're shaving off like a good 30 frames. That gap will shrink with the 5070. I can't win. I can't get either one. Okay, well, listen. What's the 9950X versus the Core Ultra 9? Here we go. I found it. I found the video. And there's a commercial, so I have to wait a minute. Alright, it's God of War. It's neck and neck. This is with a 3090 Ti. The frames are neck and neck. Cyberpunk, neck and neck. Alright. Assassin's Creed, about 5 frames higher on the Intel. Red Dead, neck and neck. Horizon Zero Dawn, neck and neck. Alright. Again, through 4090 or 5090, sure. I can argue with that. So it looks like the Core Ultra 9 is neck and neck with the 9950X. $9950X is what? $499? And the other one is what, 5 something? Ultra 9. I'm getting AMD shit. What's this? The other one's what, $499? And this is $570. Does this include a bundle? No, I get 2 games for free if I buy the processor. What games? I get Civilization 7 and Assassin's Creed Shadows. So that's your $70 right there. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I got the 47. I got the 5070. So no 90s here. Yeah, man. Man, I don't know. I am overthinking it. But here's the thing. I'm thinking because I'm from Intel, so I'm thinking, okay, if it's neck and neck with Intel, just stay with Intel. How's this guy? I get the 950X, it's Zen 6 Absolute Beast. You can upgrade it. That's true. That's very true. But how much is it going on the used market for?
I literally, there's no traffic. I didn't even know you were coming over. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to go to Micro Center, so we gotta leave now, me and him.
I just spontaneously decided to go.
Yeah,
The pits are sweaty.
with no time to buy anything.
I know.
They don't have the 9800. They don't have either chip that I want. I was leaning into the 9800X3D, and it said they had them last night. I checked now, they don't have
They
them.
have the i9 or whatever.
They have the i9 and they have the 9950X.
Maybe it's God trying to tell you to build Intel.
which is the equivalent to that.
Oh, okay. So they have both. That sucks because then you can't even decide. It's like, why couldn't they just have one or the
Yeah,
other?
well, by the time we get down there, I have 20 minutes to decide. You got to run?
Wow. Because he knows he's in big trouble. Like, I got to get out.
Yeah, the upgrade path is good because you, like you said, mentally, you just upgrade the chip. The board's already set. Something's telling me not to even fucking do this.
Then don't do it. Send it all back, get your cash back, and just wait. I just hope things get better for all this stuff. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but right now it's just like the Wild West.
If these tariffs hit, paying out and then you know what happens, right?
What?
There's going to be people buying them with the tariffs, and then the companies are going to go, when they pull the tariffs back, hey, you were paying that anyway, so...
Yeah. I mean, they don't go into effect till June, so we have time, but...
Well, they might not ship it until July.
Yeah, just discreet.
And I can't hold on to the card
Right.
because if I... It's just a fucking mess.
You're in a big pickle here.
Best Buy doesn't even fucking have it.
No, I know. It said out of stock. I looked. When I was at a light, I was like,
Mental,
let me
take
check.
care, buddy. Thanks for helping. Dreadpool, what would you do?
He would wait, but he has patience. We don't have patience.
Well,
That's
he
our
would wait, but
problem.
he doesn't have a card in his pocket right now.
What do you mean? Oh, like, yeah.
He doesn't have a 5070.
I thought you meant a credit card.
No,
I know
no.
what you mean, yeah.
He doesn't have a 5070 on his back.
That's the problem. You're kind of stuck if you don't. And then if you wait too long, it is a bad spot to be in. I don't know. This is a tough one. See, when I start doing something, I like immediately have to do it, which is bad. Like, I have no patience. That's what I already told myself.
How many times have we just bought a computer
Yeah.
and we just were like, we got the money, let's just go do it.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Now when you...
it's like, do they have it in stock? Do they have this? Do they have that? Like, what the fuck happened? You used to just go down there and buy this shit.
Remember she went on a cruise and you just built a computer? Like, it was so
That was
easy.
that computer, yeah.
It was so easy.
She said, I'm going to go on a cruise. I said, all right, you're going on vacation, I'm building a computer.
That's why I told myself I'm going to wait till, like, next year because I don't even want to touch this. I see what you're going through and everyone else, and I'm like, I'm not doing this. 'Cause this is crazy. When I built in 2023, I just bought the parts. They were all available. It was like, no problem.
A good thing Anthony bought his parts. Even
Yeah,
though, you know, you could say what you want about the...
Well, he desperately needs a computer. Like, he can't wait anymore. That's it. 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 we have to decide if we're going or not. So we're gonna run out of time.
I know.
If we're not, then it's fine.
You know, they said Walmart sells computer parts. But
They do.
On the thing, where? Your Walmart?
The one in Kingston had the 14th Gen i9 when I was there.
What about your Walmart?
I don't know. I can check.
There's a Walmart over here, too.
I don't normally see a lot of computer stuff at mine.
What about Monroe?
Monroe Walmart or Best Buy?
Sorry, what were the options?
Oh, come on.
Dreadpool, it's either 9950X or Ultra 9. Or I send everything back.
So, where is this in stock at?
9800X3D is sold out everywhere.
They say my Walmart has the i9, the 14th Gen i9, which is weird because why would they have computer parts? But it says it does. Let me see what else they have.
Check Monroe since we're right here.
Monroe Walmart?
Yeah.
Let me see. No. Only, wait, it says Newburgh has it and Fishkill has it and Kingston
Newburgh has what?
The i9 14th Gen i9.
Yeah, but that's last gen.
Yeah. It's $449.
What about AMD? They have anything AMD? Anybody? Anybody?
Best Buy didn't have any of them. The 7800 X3D.
No, that's old. Now you go 9950X.
Those are the only two ones they have at like any Walmarts.
Check Best Buy where you are, where you live. Maybe I'll just have to go back home with you.
Oh, wait, what's this? 9950X? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, where is that?
I'm trying to see. Pick up. No, it's not available. Let me just change the store and see if anywhere has it. No. Let me check Best Buy. You want the 9950 again on Best Buy?
I want the 9800X3D.
Okay.
But if they don't have that,
In
tell me what
store.
they got.
Alright, I'm just going to put AMD processor and hit in store. 7900X.
No.
Core i9, 7800X.
No.
9700X.
Nope.
5800, 7600, 5600, and 7700. That's all they have for AMD. And then they have the i9. Everywhere has that. Though.
It seems like people that are just building any computer are just buying these parts.
Yeah.
Why not Intel? You know what? I will buy Intel. It's Intel or bust at this point because I don't know what to do.
You can't really go wrong with
The 9950X is neck and neck with the Intel.
Yeah, so why don't you just buy that? Buy the
No.
Intel. The Intel's available.
No.
It's I mean I have the 12th gen i9 and it's been fine with my 4070 Ti.
Because the 12th gen was the last one before they screwed everything up.
Yeah.
Which they have a bundle of 12th gen down there for like $399 or something.
Oh wow. Well,
They're neck and neck.
you're
The
not
9950X and the new Ultra 9.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be like, oh, this i9 has one frame less. Like, I don't think you're gonna notice it.
Dude, I could just put the 5070 in that computer and be good.
Yeah.
The problem is, I built that thing 5 years ago.
Right.
I'd like something new.
Yeah. So
I have a newer case. I have the blue things. I'm going to do blue with a red teen APU,
Yeah.
CPU, whatever.
What's the Ultra 9? That's the i9.
Ultra 9 is the new i9.
Oh, okay. But wait, does anywhere have that one? I gotta see.
They have, I don't know about here,
Oh,
but they have it
at
down
Micro
there.
Center? Okay. Yeah, because I don't think
Check
they
over here.
I don't think they have it here, but I'm gonna check.
It's called Ultra 9, 285K.
Core Ultra 9, 285K. They don't have it in stock here. And I can't see any other store.
It's cheaper on Micro Center anyway.
Yeah, it's $589 at Best Buy.
How much, do they have it?
No. Like, you could order it, but they don't have it. No store has it. Like, I don't think they carry it in the store yet. Because it just says order for shipping or pickup.
Dude, this is bullshit. Nobody has these parts. 12th Gen i7 here. Nice. The problem is 12th Gen is like 4 years ago.
Well, excuse me.
Well, no, because Starfield came out when? 2 years ago?
Yeah, it was 2023. You built it right after we did mine.
Right, because I got the 13900K,
Yeah.
which also has microcode issues, but I had no problems with mine.
Yeah, I don't see anywhere that has the
Core Ultra is easier to find. Well, yeah, because somebody wants it. That's why it's easier to find.
I don't see the Core Ultra anywhere around here. Dreadful just went no.
And we gotta drive down there. We'll be there by like 8:30, and then we have like 10 minutes to buy parts.
Yeah. It would be a photo finish. Or you could go with Fred on Friday or whatever.
Fred wants to go out like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like,
You'll be there all night if you do that.
nobody has the Ultra 9 over here?
No, I just checked. Best Buy doesn't even really like have it in any stores. So you can't even select like other
What
stores.
about Micro Center in New Jersey?
How can I see that? Do you have it on there? I'm checking Walmart.
Because Micro Center in New Jersey might be quicker.
You think?
Because you just jump on the highway here. We've been there before, me and her.
Yeah, see if they have
And
it.
it's, the tax is cheaper over
You
there.
have it pulled up there? Because I can't. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah. It comes with Assassin's Creed and Civilization if I buy this.
What?
AMD doesn't give you shit. Just
They
saying.
give you problems.
I don't know. I think these AMD... Hey, I was going to buy AMD, but I can't find it.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
Wait.
Imagine Dreadpool's like, I'll overnight it to you.
Oh,
please.
look at this. Desktop deals. PowerSpec G235 with Game Pass.
Wow.
$869.99.
That's a ripoff. Look how much money that is.
And that's for a Core
Yeah,
i5.
that's a ripoff. 4060 and an iPhone. And 16 gigs of RAM. Is that Phil Spencer? And that AMD thing?
Yeah, if he merged with... I forgot who that guy was. Is that Phil Spencer? Is he naked? Alright, go to...
New Jersey.
There's only
What the
one
hell?
store in New Jersey.
Oh. Oh, I could have checked that. I thought there was like a bunch.
No. Google Maps this.
I see it. 264.
I thought it's set to 11. No, it's Sunday 11 to 6. Okay.
It says it's only 37 miles. It would take us 51 minutes. We'd be there at 8:27 if we left right now.
37 miles? What? How about Yonkers?
Let me see if I can find
I
it.
think it's like the same.
Central
Central
Avenue.
Avenue.
It would take us the same. It would be there at 8:31. It's like a few miles more.
831?
Actually, it says 50 miles to Yonkers. So it's more miles, but it's the same amount of time because I guess you go faster. It will literally take us the same amount of time. If we left right now, it'd be there at 8:30 to either one. That's crazy that it takes that long, even though Jersey's right there. Like, it's only 30-something miles.
Motherfucking son of a bitch
Why
and
can't they
bastard.
be open till 9:30? So we can
Why
like-
couldn't they just have the damn chip? I would have bought it.
Or that, yeah.
I'm sorry I was saying no to everything AMD that Frank was reading. Oh, okay.
We thought you were- no.
When I said I'll go Intel, I thought you went, no!
This is screw me.
Too bad it's in friggin' Patterson.
What's wrong with Patterson?
a lot.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't live in Jersey. I don't know.
All right. I just had to use the restroom for 1 second, and I guess we'll figure it out because I can't believe nobody up here has shit.
Just yeah, not even Walmart. Nowhere.
We need a fucking micro center up here, man. That's
I don't
bullshit.
know why Best Buy it doesn't even let you buy it in store. It doesn't even have because I put it in the Ultra 9. Can you check on there and see if it'll let you change stores to see if any Best Buys have it? Because it won't let me do it here. It
won't let me. It just says sold out.
Oh wait, here we go. Not in stock. Not in stock. Not in stock. Not in stock. Yeah, no Best Buys have it. You can order it, but nowhere has it today. Oh, you said traffic's bad over there. So
Right. I would rather go to Yonkers anyway.
Yeah, because you know the way.
The Core i9 is 580. The cooler is going to be about 129. So you're looking at 6, 7, 8, 9. The RAM is like 120.
Oof. So this
Fuck
computer's
this.
going to cost you
Fuck
$2,000, and you're not even super
Everyone,
happy.
go out and buy a PS5 Pro, okay? Buy a PS5 Pro and have fucking fun with it.
At this point, yeah.
Because Xbox is a piece of shit. Okay? PlayStation Pro is the only way to go right now. You got Nintendo Switch coming out? Try them out until they fuck it up. I don't know. Save your money. The card, if I can speak. The fucking card is going back. The power supply is going back. We'll try again next year. Ah, what the fuck? This thing cut me.
Oh, God. Yeah, you don't want to spend $2,000 and not be happy with it. You might as well just wait and then get something you're happy with later.
The problem is, I got to go down there with 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I got to buy all this shit and then come back.
Make a huge decision. It's not worth it.
And the part, I got to get an AIO now and shit. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Get out of here with
It's
this.
literally going to cost you $2,000 total.
Fuck that. For what?
For nothing.
It's a computer's going to sit in there, and we're just going to stream anyway.
Yeah.
The only thing I would do, there's a 3060 in that computer. So I'm good.
Yeah.
The card is fine.
Yeah, and then hopefully...
The computer's outdated, but guess what? There's always next year.
Hopefully next year everything will be cleared up and we can both build computers again. I'd love to build another one and throw it at my house, but there's just no way right now.
Yeah, everyone just go out and get a PlayStation. Fuck this shit.
All the games are running at 4K 60 anyway on PS5 Pro, so we'll just have fun with that.
Yeah, I already have Assassin's Creed Shadows too, but I would have to get the Ubisoft app and shit too,
Yeah.
so it's not even worth it.
No. Take all that money and just buy 100 copies of Doom for a PS5 Pro.
Well, I don't want Microsoft getting their 70%,
Oh,
so...
okay.
What we need to do is not buy shit from Xbox, so Phil Spencer gets fired.
I think he's gonna get or they're gonna fire themselves as a brand anyway. So it doesn't even matter.
Satya? I'm just gonna say this: when he decides that it's over, it's over.
Yep. That's it.
What if they get rid of Game Pass?
They might.
It's just not working. You fucking told me it would work.
There's really no point in having it because all their sales are on PlayStation anyway. So and PC.
Please. Phil needs to spend time with his family. Yeah, I think he's needed that 10 years ago, this guy. Yeah, he saved the brand for what? So he can ruin it even more.
Yeah, he ended up destroying.
Even if he didn't do it on purpose, just sucks at his job, man. Hey, look, there's people that suck at their jobs. It happens.
Yep.
Doesn't mean he's a bad person. Just means he sucks at his job. Far Cry 4 got 60 FPS on PS5. Well, guess what? Nobody cares about Far Cry 4.
That would be a flex, but it's been 60 FPS on Xbox for like 3 years. It's a good game, but I already beat it.
Yeah, I'd just say, just go buy the consoles. There's no point in building a computer.
You could buy 2 PS5 Pros for the price of one.
The
computer.
card cost me the price of a Pro. It was
Yeah.
$700 for the card. And the card, listen, you remember, you bought me the 4070.
Yeah,
That box was this fucking big.
huge.
This box with the card is this fucking big. Like I bought a 4060.
They shrunk them.
It's like it doesn't even feel premium, and I paid more money.
Yeah.
I paid $600 for that card that you bought,
Yeah.
that you picked up for me. And that box is this fucking big. I still have that box. This is a little dinky box now.
It's not even worth it.
I'm tired of getting aggravated. It's going back.
And it's a lot of money.
I'm more worried about the power supply because I got it for $93 or whatever.
Yeah.
That was a steal for that power supply. But fuck it, I'm not going to use it, so I get my money back.
If this computer cost you like $1,000, I'd be like, oh, just do it. But it's so much money, and it's like,
It's already $1,000 just for the other shit.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be like $2,000 by the time you're all done, and you're not happy with it. So
Fuck this.
it's not worth it.
Just keep my money. Go build the cat wheel.
Plus, this is the year of Grand Theft Auto anyway. It's not gonna be on PC, so just enjoy it on the Pro.
Yeah, but you know what's fucked up?
What?
That's when PC is going to get fucked big time.
Oh yeah.
Because everyone's going to run out and build a new computer to play it.
And not be able to play it.
And
for
that's
6
when we're all fucked.
Yeah.
And it's right around tax season.
Yeah, October, right?
No. It's going to release on PC in early
Oh, yeah,
2026.
Yeah. That's when it's gonna be
That's
crazy.
during tax season.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just build a Hackintosh. Fuck that guy. He's not even there anymore. I didn't see him. Only it's like 10 times I went there.
Well, he's gone.
Yeah, they're quiet because they, apparently when they announce it, apparently they want to announce that they want the, when they announce the game, the date, they want to announce it like right before the game drops.
Right.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, they'll probably announce it in August for October or something.
Well, they might announce it September for October.
That would be crazy.
They're making everybody fucking wait like this.
Imagine they just shadow drop it. The world would stop.
Okay. Dreadpool, hang on. I'm going to message you.
Doom music.
Dreadpool, I'm gonna send you what I'm gonna send you what you need. Because I could go on a tirade here, but I'm not going to. It's just not worth it. El Nini, what's up? Tax returns are on the way. I used to buy my Disney passes, Universal passes. It didn't hurt. Nice. Well, you live down there, so you get a discount, right?
Yeah, the resident discount.
They're all ghetto and rich. It's another month or two, and they run off.
Evil Dead got delisted on PlayStation. Is that true?
Wow.
Let me see.
I think we have that game here. Fred traded in it.
I really don't feel like playing it, but I'm just curious to see. There's so much pollen outside, it's killing me. Oh yeah, I don't see it on here. Did they tell anybody it was getting delisted? I think it was an accident because I still see the store page, but when you click on it, it just like won't let you go to it. It says it has been mysteriously delisted from several storefronts. It says it was taken off the Epic Games Store and the PlayStation Store. It can still be purchased through Steam or Xbox.
I'm sick of this fucking spell check. I got it back? What? Woohoo? What's Mental talking about?
What? Karai, they'll probably have something in June.
Mental's going crazy. Hang on.
What is he doing?
He pokes his ass through a window, says Mental.
What?
FedEx fucked up my Xbox Doom Elite controller. They delivered it to the wrong house. Same house number, the street over. There's a chance they aren't home.
Just go steal it.
Oh, he got it back. Okay. Videos coming for the unboxing. Nice. All right, Dreadpool. I sent you what I had to send you. But yeah, that's what happened. State of Play. Yeah, I'm not even gonna watch that. There's no point. It's just Borderlands.
Yeah.
Xbox Showcase is June 8th. That's when they're gonna announce games on PlayStation 5. June 8th will go down as the date that lives in infamy.
Well, the Switch will be born, and then the Xbox will die.
You better get on Twitter June 8th and stay on there because it's gonna be. It's just gonna light up.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I saw that. It's bullshit. Yeah, well. What are you gonna do, right? That's why I ignore it. Well, I ignored it over here. But on that side, I was upset. What are you gonna do? You move on. Gears of War on PlayStation in June. June 8th is the death of Xbox. Yes. That's why they didn't want people in the movie theater, because they didn't want people getting mad.
In the movie theater.
They didn't want that Clobro guy fucking hyperventilating.
Could you imagine? That's what they were afraid of.
Dude, did you see his picture from a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
He met Sarah Bond. He looked like he was having a
crying.
fucking mental breakdown. I was
Yeah.
like, you do realize Lee doesn't care about you, right?
He was like a girl.
He looks like he cried his ass off.
Yeah, he did look like he cried. That's what I said.
But he looks like he escaped an asylum with him.
He did.
Yeah, they don't want these guys going there and having heart attacks and shit.
I escaped to be here today. He's still in the straitjacket, like taking pictures with them.
Dude, listen
Could
to
you
me.
imagine that?
Listen to me. I understand you're a fan of Xbox, right? But to fucking cry when you meet a corporate head?
Just simp
What are
over
you,
them?
nuts?
I don't know.
That's like if Jeff Bezos was walking down the street, and I start crying and grabbing him and shit. What do I care? Fuck
I
him.
love Amazon.
Fuck all these guys. He's a rich prick. What do I care?
Imagine he's in the straitjacket and they're like, "Oh, what are you cosplaying as?" He just escaped.
June 8th will be the day that Microsoft buys Sony and Xbox, PlayStation, more than one. I don't think they're buying Sony.
No.
I think it's the opposite. I think Sony's paying to get some of that Xbox.
Sony's gonna be absorbed.
I shed no tears for Xbox. Well, yeah, you bought like all those Edge controllers, man.
He's the biggest pony around. I still gotta buy Oblivion on PlayStation. I didn't buy it yet.
Starfield was a waste. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The game of the generation, and didn't even last 2 months.
And then it was 30 frames. It's like...
They fixed it! They put a car in it! Halo Infinite. They fixed it! Oh yeah, the same fucking 3 maps are on there from the last time I played.
No, they
Fixed it! What happened to those 2 guys? Remember they hired those 2 guys?
Oh, they were...
For Halo Infinite?
Yeah.
And they said, we're going to do everything we can. They haven't done anything.
Didn't those guys...
The game is dead.
All they did was take the community maps and feature them. Like, oh, look, somebody made this map.
It's pathetic. It's totally not what Halo was, man.
Oh, it was...
Maybe they're afraid that, like, that Clover guy's going to get mad and jump on stage and start screaming at everybody.
Could you imagine that? He just tells them all off.
He
right there.
pulls his jacket down and he's got a bomb strapped to him.
I knew this was going to happen.
I did cry when I met...
Yo, wait, I saw that.
What did he say? Toomey?
Tool me. Instead of Tommy.
I do have my controllers, though.
Too many.
Oh, too many. Yeah, me too. Right here.
I want to start selling some of my controllers.
I have 3 Spider-Man controllers sealed in the other room. Or actually, they're in my car.
I only have one, but it's worth money.
I did cry when it... Maybe a tear.
That's not what you said.
Okay, but that's different because he's like a celebrity. Sarah Bond is a businesswoman.
If I met Miyamoto, I would cry and wet my pants.
Okay, but he's like a this is what I'm saying. Like,
it's totally
Microsoft makes their business people into like these all-stars,
Right,
and it's
they're
like they're not.
There's corporate people.
They're just corporate
Like
people.
Miyamoto literally came up with Zelda and Mario. Phil Spencer didn't invent anything. He just works there.
That's the difference, man.
Yeah.
Aaron Greenberg, this guy steals all the money.
Yeah.
Here's the marketing budget.
there's
Oh, yeah! And then there's something, no marketing.
He goes, 2 for me, 1 for marketing. 2 for me, 1 for marketing.
That's why they're getting all the podcasters, because they don't have to pay them.
Yeah, it's just free. Oh, we'll send you a code.
If you're 55 or older and balding, we'll give you all the information because we know that you won't say anything because we'll sue you, and you know you don't have anything. So we.
When's the dating site?
I think that's why they picked the 55-year-old balding guys.
Yeah.
Because they can threaten them.
They have something to lose.
They say you got an NDA, you've got no money, and we're going to sue your ass.
When's the dating site coming? XboxFansMeet.com. They're all 55.
They already meet. They were supposed to meet this year.
Yeah,
in
now
June.
they're not gonna.
What do you mean Halo's dead? Have you not seen all the skins?
Yeah.
What skins?
Oh, Mental feels threatened.
Okay, are you mental? You just shaved your head. You're not balding. You are bald.
You're also not shilling for.
I'm talking about the guys that they got no hair, but they got the little frohawk Uncle Cracker shit from 2000. Trying to hold on to every little piece of hair they got left. It's like, bro, the frohawk, get rid of it. You're 99 years old with a frohawk. Like, come on.
That's their fan base.
There's got to be a reason why. Even Major Nelson was an old guy.
Yeah.
Microsoft always picks these old guys.
Probably because they're easy to get.
They're easy to threaten.
Well, and also, like, they're easy to entice. Like, oh, you're on a fixed income? Here's a code. Like, makes sense.
My Liberty spikes.
Yeah, with the frosted tips. Remember that?
Twitter is going to be amazing on June 8th. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Just get a furry bathroom mat from Target. Dude, just shave it.
Yeah,
done with
just
it.
let it go.
Just admit defeat. Look at John Cena. He couldn't admit defeat. He had to go get hair plugs.
Which is like...
He had to have his head cut open for that.
Well, that's where he was... They do it in Turkey, and that's where he was at. Okay, it's not what they did, but okay. They just put the little... They implant the little things in you. And then your head looks like disgusting.
Yeah, but you see, that's where Hogan did the skull cap.
Yeah.
Right? That's what Cena should have just done.
Yeah. NWO Cena.
Well, he's a heel, right? So when you knock his cap off, that's when he gets really mad.
It's just his exposed brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never, man. Even if I had thick hair, I'd still shave my head. I love it now. Never. Yeah, I know. You don't have to worry about like shampoo and shit. It saves money. Ernest P. Worrell hat. Good old Ernest.
Some of those later Ernest movies are really messed up.
I didn't even see them.
Oh, we should watch it sometime. Some of the later ones, they're like, I cannot believe they did some of the stuff they did.
Jim Burney.
Slinky Dog.
He was in Beverly Hillbillies. It's a nice movie to go out on. At least he, Ernest was good, but at least he didn't go out with Ernest.
Yeah.
He went out doing like a really good movie, and then that was it.
He got that Disney money for a little while, too.
You know who replaced him? The father on Boy Meets World, Sean's father, the fat guy.
Yeah.
He replaced him as Slink,
Yeah,
which is funny because they sound the same.
they do. But they look totally different,
Yeah.
but they sound exactly the same, which is funny.
They ended the Connors. I didn't realize
Yeah,
it.
I didn't see the ending, but I saw like a thing.
I have to look it up online.
Yeah, I think it was John Goodman's idea. The ending. That's
Yeah.
what they say.
We didn't think it was going to last that long. It should.
It lasted a while. What was it?
7
6
years.
Oh wow, really? Wow. That's crazy.
The other one's 7 seasons. This was 7 seasons. 14 years.
Wow.
14-year run. That's crazy.
Now that it's over, I should go back and watch it.
I got the original season 1. The one that
Oh
they
yeah.
pulled off the internet. I got it.
That's right.
Nah, it was good. But then, all this shit happened.
That somebody's always got to mess it up.
Always somebody.
Yeah.
Damn, Ambien.
I don't know about that.
If I met Phil, I would ask him for my $500 back.
But he would just have you standing in front of a trap door. So the minute you ask him, he would push the button and you'll fall.
You know, let me tell you something. He really should do a buyback program because it'll get Xboxes in the hands of people that want them.
Even just give me credit to the Windows Store. I'll just play on my computer. I'll $500 to buy games. Anything.
They really fucked everybody over on that. And I don't care if they switch gears or whatever. Okay, you didn't switch gears when he sold me the product.
Right.
Okay? That's the main difference here.
You wait till the next gen to do all this
You
stuff.
you keep supporting it, and then next gen, you switch your gears.
Right. That's right.
But because your fucking game plan didn't work out, you can't just flip the switch on everybody like that. And that's what they did, and that's why I'm not happy with the whole thing. As a fan, as a person who buys this shit, not as a person who talks to him on Xbox Live and fucking does podcasts with his little script. Hey, say this. Oh. It's not third party. 2 months later, it's third party and people just need to get over it.
Yeah, I know, like we didn't know.
We've known this since 2016. Well, that's not what you've been saying since 2016, you fucking loser. Come on. Fucking Game Pass. Game Pass was originally made to sell consoles because no one's buying it.
That's why I don't think they're going to do it for.
So they said give out all the games and people will buy the console.
Right.
That didn't work.
Nope. That's why.
Then they flipped it to a subscription service, put it on everywhere, so people will buy the subscription anywhere they are.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
No, they're going to probably.
Now they're putting stuff on PlayStation, and that's working to an extent. But it's not going to work forever.
What if the big hinge pin is that they're going to put?
Are they going to switch gears again? Like,
Well,
come on, man.
What if they're going to put Game Pass on
I've had enough.
PlayStation, but only their games, and they cut a deal? And that's
They what?
What if they just put Game Pass on PlayStation, but only their games?
You can't put Game Pass on PlayStation
not,
because...
not the third-party stuff. Like, you know, Ubisoft has like their service on there that you could buy, and EA.
Yes, I guarantee you, at some point they'll try to do that.
Yeah, because they'd have a huge install base immediately.
But Sony won't allow it because they don't want to do that type of shit.
But what if they're like, we'll give you more percentage of the subscription?
I don't think they're going to do it because they don't want people having the perception that it's all about subscriptions.
Right, and also too, they're probably going to lose money that way because everyone's.
And I'm
buying
not
the
saying
game.
that's right or wrong of Sony. I'm just saying that Sony is in the old mind space of console game.
And plus, like, Microsoft's people are buying their games at full price. Why would they put Game Pass there? There's no point. Like, people are just going to buy the games and they're going to get money.
Satya's going to stop making the console.
Yeah, I think they're going to stop.
What
with
is
Game
the point?
Pass too.
You saw that Indiana Jones is outselling it on PlayStation
Right.
than it was on Xbox.
For full price, $70.
You really don't think this guy Satya is going to be like, why are we doing hardware?
Well,
Everyone's buying our game over there.
right. And then why would you have Game Pass?
And then they're putting Doom trailers for PlayStation. It's like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? Because they know PlayStation people are going to buy the
Yep.
fucking game.
The guy said we wanted to do something special for PlayStation fans.
That
That's
was the kiss
crazy.
of death. Those words right
That's
there.
crazy.
You can't tell the fan base, yeah, we want to do something special. We have our own console. We want to do something special for you
Yeah,
guys.
That you can see where they're going in 2 months.
That's like you have a kid, but then, like, your niece or your nephew,
You buy them everything.
well, I'm going to buy you a car.
Yeah.
And I bought my kid a little tricycle.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
You have your own... Bethesda has their own console. It's called Xbox.
I don't care.
He's going to get one now. He's going to get what? A jacket?
No, a PlayStation tattoo on his
They
head.
had no Xboxes on my Target today. The person there said they only get a few every month. That's what we've been telling you.
Yep.
Because
Heard
we've
that.
been getting... We know people in retail that have been sending us photos every month. Microsoft just isn't sending them out because they don't care. It's over. They know it's over. And June 8th is going to be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
From what we're hearing, June 8th is it.
It's got to be something big if they canceled the Fan Fest. Like, it's something serious.
They canceled the Fan Fest because they don't want people getting mad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, something's going to go down there.
They don't want Clobro showing up with a fucking...
It's rocking back and forth.
Dude, they created a monster with these fan base guys, and that was it.
They should have invited everyone, and then what if they just pulled the switch?
You know what they should have done? Okay, listen. They should have invited everyone underneath their seats a PS5 Pro.
Yeah, here you go.
The Oprah shit.
And they throw the big switch, and it switches over to PlayStation. It like turns. I don't know. It's bad.
This whole thing is a fucking joke. And it's funny because 10 years ago, the PlayStation community was more delusional than the Xbox guys.
I remember we
The
covered
Xbox guys always kept it real. Okay?
Yep.
Something happened in the last few years. I think the only 4 games thing like broke everybody.
Yeah. I mean, he literally lied 6 months before it
I never said that. That was I never said Indiana Jones wasn't coming to PS5.
He said it's not Starfield. He literally said
Yeah.
those words. It's not Starfield and Indiana Jones. He literally said it in a way that he could deny.
But I like how now I'm hearing videos. Well, Xbox is making this much money, so it doesn't care. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why do I care as a customer how much a company's making?
You're not getting a piece of that.
I don't care.
Nope.
I don't care if a $3 trillion company made another $1 trillion. That has nothing to fucking do with me. I'm the guy that spends money on the games. What does this do for me?
It doesn't help us at all. In the game.
Flexing that a corporation's making more money? You might as well tell me that the fucking drug company, well, Pfizer's better because they made, $4 trillion this quarter.
Yeah.
What does that fucking do for me? Nothing. Even if I go to the hospital and they load me up with Pfizer shit, what does that do for me?
Well, it's
Not a goddamn thing.
It's not going to make the Xbox more powerful.
So why do I fucking care? If, Xbox is making, it's like, who the fuck cares?
They're just coping.
Seriously, who cares?
It's because they're coping with it, man. That's why.
So because the $1 trillion company made another $1 trillion, I gotta go out and buy an Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Well, you don't want to be on the losing
Seriously,
team.
you guys are fucking mental if you really think that shit.
You don't want to be on the losing team, when they tell you, oh, you got to go with the best.
Who sells the most popular car right now? Is it Ford, Chevy,
Probably Ford or something. I don't know.
Toyota?
Honda or Toyota, probably. I don't know. Probably Toyota, I would think. They probably sell the most cars.
It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, we're becoming like fucking corporate slaves. And the Xbox is the example of that right now.
Oh, yeah. That's like, though, if you bought a Lamborghini...
Sticks and stones might break my bones, but words won't hurt me.
What if you went out...
Guys, enough, man. Like, it's over. The party's over. Xbox was a great brand, but they fucked it up at some point. We need to get over it, and we need to keep on gaming.
Well, it's like if you went out and bought a Lamborghini and somebody
But
was
don't fucking tell me, well, they made more money, so they're better. They're not better because I can't fucking sell consoles.
Well, yeah, like Ford sells more cars than, like, a Bentley, but a Bentley's still a better, nicer car. Like, just because they sold more cars doesn't mean that it's, like, better. You know what I mean? Oh, but Ford sells more than Lamborghini.
Yeah, I'm like done with this whole Xbox thing. It's just...
You see what RW came from? Your mental 9R, if you believe it.
Not Indiana Jones or Starfield. Usually it's Toyota.
Yeah. But that doesn't help. That doesn't make my car better because they sold more cars, like, or worse. It's like, oh, I'm still gonna buy some on PS5 Pro. The games aren't running good on Xbox.
Listen, you're gonna buy the console. This is the simplest shit. Okay, you're gonna buy the console that lets you play the most games.
Yep.
It has nothing to do with the controller. It has nothing to do with anything else.
Nope. Most games.
You're gonna spend your money on where the most games are.
And then secondary, probably most power. You would think.
Right now, that's gonna be PlayStation.
Right. You get all the games and they run better.
You know the games that run better.
That's it.
Xbox had their chance like 85 times to get there, and they just didn't do it. And then they didn't want to do it.
Yeah. They just gave up.
They gave up.
Oh well.
But I'm sick of this shit, man. Well, they make more money, so
So
who cares? What does that do for me? What the fuck does that do for me? They still can't get games out on time. Well, your 70% is going to go, put more games in the Game Pass. Yeah, okay, in 16 fucking years, when I'm fucking in the grave already dead, one game will fucking come out, so that 70% went to that one game. I heard one guy say that the 70% is paying for ABK, but at the same time, it's also helping the game. Like,
Yeah,
how?
How?
Which is it?
They're still not producing anything, so.
I'm seeing these guys type this shit on Twitter, and I'm like, what is going on?
I don't know.
They can't even get games out. And you're trying to convince me that the 70%, well, keep buying them on PlayStation because the 70% helps out over there, and the games will get out faster. It's like, no, they won't.
That's what they believe. Could you imagine?
They can't get it done. That's why they had to buy everybody out.
They closed Toys for Bob. They closed Hi-Fi Rush.
They didn't close stores, but they sold them.
Or they got rid of them. It's like...
They teased for years. They leaked out this Banjo-Kazooie bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
They had that fat
Myra.
fucking slob just, ooh, I think it's Banjo time. Right? Every fucking day that fat slob was tweeting about Banjo. Guess what? They bought it. And they go, hey, Banjo, yeah, get the fuck out of here. The door's that way. You can keep your shit. Just get out.
I just saw it today. Grant Kirkhope was like, the chances for a new one aren't zero, but they're not much more. It's like, yeah, I know that. They're never making it. Like, that's what he was trying to say. Like, yeah, it ain't happening.
Okay, listen to me. Banjo-Kazooie came out 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's done.
Who the fuck wants another one at this point?
It's over. It's too late.
And by the way, they did Nuts and Bolts, Microsoft.
Yeah.
And that game was so fucking great that nobody wanted it.
That was bad. That was really bad. Their whole fan base will be dead by the time the game comes out.
Their grandkids will be dead.
Yeah. My ancestors.
They're
played
probably not even
Banjo
going to make
Kazooie.
games by the time this shit comes out. Dude, what if they turn around and just say, you know what? Sell all these companies we bought.
They
We're
might.
done.
They might sell them. They might sell the
We're out of
IPs.
gaming. We're just a software company and that's it.
They might. They very well might. Then we're in big trouble because like Tencent is going to own everything. Because they're the only ones.
Well,
have
that
the
might
money.
actually start a re-innovation of the industry
Maybe.
because you have smaller companies buying out these IPs and then they'll...
Yeah, if they don't package it all in one big thing.
It depends on
and
where
sell-
gaming is at, if that happens,
Right.
and when it happens.
And it depends how they split it up. If they just sell certain IPs, yeah, then it'll be good. But if they just sell a big package to somebody, it's not going to be good.
It'll drive home the strategy of no hardware for Xbox fans. That's
Yeah.
what 70% will do. Third party 100%. Yeah, exactly. Hey, I don't see Sony saying you can't come to our platform.
They're like, thank you.
So they're like, well, Sony has no fucking games this year, so they have to rely on Xbox. Welcome to Xbox the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Sony's like,
I see people saying the stupidest shit.
I know.
They have to rely on PlayStation because Sony has no games this year because they have nothing. Welcome to Xbox the last 10 years. Where the fuck have you all been? Because I've been at Xbox waiting like everybody else.
We waited the whole time. For nothing.
Seriously.
We waited 12 years.
Remember 2022?
Yeah.
We got nothing for you guys.
That was the worst.
And everyone tweeted at the show, and they're like, well, they said 5 minutes before it started. Well, we were all waiting for the fucking show to start. Nobody was on their phone fucking looking. We're all in front of the TV with everybody, waiting for the shit to start.
That was the worst one they ever did. We didn't even get GoldenEye.
3 different controllers? That's fine. He can say whatever he wants.
Oh, they're making a Beans controller.
Jez has 3 different penises, and they're all animal pee-pee sizes.
I don't even know how it's possible, but okay. I don't want to know where they are.
That guy, let me tell you something. When this goes down, when Xbox is done, where's that guy going to work?
Oh, I'm at Walmart now. They're the best company. Buy Walmart stuff.
He writes shit for a website. What's he going to do when there's no more Xbox? What's he going to write about?
Work retail. I work at Best Buy. It's the best company. I heard Best Buy's
Well,
released.
I was always a PlayStation guy. Have you not listened? Shut up.
I heard Best Buy's
He was the
releasing
best
new
and he
controller.
became the worst.
I know. He fell hard.
He fell off hard, like hardcore hard.
No, the opposite.
I'm like a horse.
The opposite. The opposite.
I don't know how I could carry 3 of those at the same time.
He puts them in the cans of beans to hold them.
His sack is a bean.
Oh, God.
What was that guy with the tumor? The sack tumor?
I saw a guy like that. I don't know if it's the one you saw, but there was a guy on Howard Stern like that. He needed surgery, like, badly. Dude, it was crazy. He wore a hoodie upside down so it could go in the hood. And his legs would go through the arm. It's messed up.
That sounds like Jez.
That's him.
SIB, what's up?
What's up?
No, don't listen to them, folks. Xbox is buying WB. Oh my god, who cares?
They're buying Crystal Dynamics.
WB makes the worst fucking games in the world, okay?
Well, they have.
They're up there with Ubisoft almost, okay? Because listen, they fucked up Mortal Kombat. I don't know why 55, 60-year-old men are playing Hogwarts Legacy. There's some crazy shit going on with that. Okay? When you get that memo, please let me know why 55 to 65-year-old men are playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, because they didn't grow up with it.
That's like an 85-year-old man playing Minecraft. There's a problem there, okay? They made the WB. What was that game with the fighting?
Oh, Multiverse.
Multiverses that flopped. They made all these Batman games that fucking flopped.
They made the 2 Lord of the Rings games, which were okay, but that was 10 years ago.
They made the Suicide Squad. Like, these guys can't make games no more. So you know what? If Mortal Kombat, if Xbox wants to buy them and make no fucking good games, great.
Do they still make the Lego games? WB?
Yeah, they do.
I can't remember when the last Lego Star Wars, like 2 or 3 years ago. That was it.
Well, didn't 2K do the Lego Drive game?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So maybe they don't. Maybe WB doesn't do it anymore. They messed up Mortal. Yeah, exactly. They canceled the new Mortal Kombat 1 DLC. They had a whole new season lined up and they canceled it because they fucked it up. No one's buying it.
Yeah, WB hasn't been good in at least 10 years, maybe longer. Like 2015 was like the last good year.
Well, there's 5 of you in here, so you're getting a good rant. I scared off like the other 10 people.
Unexpected rant.
Phil Spencer, this is the game he likes to play at night.
Oh my god, you still have that?
It's been in the closet for 2 years. The guy never picked it up, so it's going back on the shelf. There you go, Phil Spencer. There's your game right there.
That is a cool game. Hey, that's a good game. Oh wait, that's the Sega CD one.
There, how's that for Xbox support rant?
Wait till that they market GTA with the PS5. Just wait.
Xbox is buying Ubisoft Tool 2
Cool.
and Gearbox and Rockstar. And Rockstar, folks, here's the bomb, folks. GTA 6 is going to be exclusive to Xbox 120.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
On the Series S.
How can it sell millions of consoles when they don't even have billions of consoles out there?
That's not gonna. That's why they're not gonna do the marketing for it, even though all these guys. Oh, they got the marketing.
Only 4 games, says El Nini. Yeah, right. Ha ha ha. That's as well, Stevie. You have a copy of...
No.
No, we do not have that. Dude, the guy that traded that in, I was like, why?
That's the kind of game 60-year-old men should be playing.
I gave him like no money for that game, and it goes for like $100.
Yeah, that's an expensive game.
I gave him $5 for that game.
Wow.
And the person, I was holding it for the collector guy, he was going to buy it.
Yeah.
He never came back.
See, I can't own stuff like that because I know I'll die, and then my kids will go through my stuff and be like, "Oh, what was he playing?" They're gonna think I'm playing games like that. Like, even though it's a cool piece of history,
I don't know how the fuck I'm going to sell it.
you're gonna have to sell it like online or something. I don't know. Can you? Well, you could still sell it here, but you have to be careful. I think. I don't know. It's a 1,000-year-old game. It's not gonna.
I can't even post I have it.
Yeah, I know, because it's like, it's weird. Dad's beloved game collection. What's this? A cooking game?
Canada will be called Xboxida.
Why? Oh, they're gonna buy Canada.
Ha ha ha, Stevie. Yeah, they're interesting pieces of gaming history.
Yeah, it's cool, but
Huh?
Coming home.
Okay, yeah.
Don't forget to plug this in.
Oh, yeah, all right.
bye.
I'll see you later. My cat wheel better be ready.
You're not gonna help her?
Oh, no. I said I will not build that cat wheel.
Really? You put your foot down.
There's a million pieces to that thing.
You know what's funny? I always think I'm gonna build something, and then my wife ends up just taking over and like yelling at me and just doing it because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Like, they're just better at that.
She wanted it. She got it.
Yeah.
It's not me. Not my deal.
Like, I hate building furniture. Like, every time I try, I get frustrated, and then she just takes over and builds it.
Yeah, furniture sucks. You're paying all this money and you have to build it.
Yeah. I just bought a thing for the shoes to put by the door. It was like $100 and something, and there was a ton of pieces. It's like, come on, like, this is for shoes that I'm doing this. It's horrible.
Any other people in here? We could. Oh, we got more people in here. All right, let's scream about Xbox again, huh?
Now we could curse because there's people in here.
What do you guys want us to say about Xbox now? More rants? Asking him what Leisure Suit Larry is.
Well, that I do have, so hopefully they won't ever ask me, but I have the crappy PS3 one, the Xbox 360 one. The other ones have digital.
Yes, more rants. What do you guys not like about Xbox? We could take what you guys say and make fun of it.
Color green. Oh, my eyes are watering from the pollen. There's so much pollen around here lately.
I just stay home.
We're going to be at Micro Center in 3 minutes.
Yeah, but then we would have probably hit traffic,
Yeah, it
and
would have sucked. We would have been rushing. We would have had no time.
it's dark in Yonkers. Like,
Yeah. I was thinking that.
they had me, man, with the 9800X 3D. They had me, but then that was it.
That's not worth it. We'll be playing Doom on the Pro, maybe.
If I'm gonna buy the 9950X, I'm just buying the Intel.
Yeah,
All right.
at that point.
If they had the other chip, I'd probably go get the other chip. I don't like how you have to buy the handheld to get Phil to sleep with you. Well, you're gonna have to do it.
How bad do you want to sleep with them?
I like how the handheld is like Zordon Z-Wave. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to buy the handheld and
Restore
all of
everything.
Xbox is going to be fixed.
Yeah. It's gonna restore the grid.
It's going to restore everything.
What do I get if I buy the Switch 2? Who sleeps with me then? Do I want to know? Jigglypuff?
Bro, the Z-Wave, you know, it was fucking funny. Ernie wasn't in it because he had left.
Yeah.
What if the Z-Wave made Ernie like this fucking buff skinny guy?
No, when he went back to the army, he got buff, and it made him fat again. Oh, it like restored him back.
The
to
guy's 800 pounds, and they wrote the story that he went back to the army.
Yeah, what the hell is he doing at 50 years old at 800 pounds in the army? You're gonna jump out of a plane.
What's he
Ernie.
doing? Giving the guys juice at the army? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's he
He
doing?
works at the base. He makes some juice. I don't know.
He wasn't even a tough guy to begin with.
No. He's just Ernie. He worked so hard and lost all that weight, and the grid just made him huge
Listen.
again.
You know who could play Ernie in the reboot?
Who?
Brendan Fraser.
Oh, God. Maybe like a few years ago.
No, now.
He wasn't that fat at the awards.
You haven't seen him lately.
No, he like became a recluse again, which really pisses me off because we all were.
Well, he
behind
got
him.
his Oscar and he ran away.
Yeah, but it's like all his fans were behind him.
He used you guys.
He did. He used me.
Ah, fucking fans.
Oh well, The Whale was an absolute masterpiece. So, what a way to go out.
That's going to be Phil Spencer in his final days, the whale.
When he gets up to walk to the PlayStation and he ascends.
That handheld is the Z-Wave. Like, everything's going to be great once it comes up.
Yeah.
It's over. And the funny thing is that that's what I'm saying. The leaks, they purposely put this shit out there. It's going to play your whole library, and then you find out it doesn't. It's like, can you stop with this shit, please? Stop leaking shit. When you're ready, tell us what's going on.
And you know they're going to announce it in June, 3 days after the Switch 2.
They
comes
leak
out.
shit because they want you to order a fucking year of Game Pass the minute you hear the leak.
Right. They're already, like, Cyberpunk.
Let me tell you something, all right? And this is real fucking life here. Somebody needs to investigate that shit because I'm telling you, people are going to go to jail.
Absolutely. Because think about it. If you were going to make a major announcement, wouldn't you, like, mess with your stocks right before? And then, like, remember Vince used to do stuff like that? Like, right before an
Yeah,
announcement?
inside trading.
Yeah. Like, that's what
There's
they
people
did.
still doing it now.
Oh, yeah, they do it. But if me and you did it, we'd be in big trouble. But they don't get
Oh,
it.
yeah, we'd be in jail.
But I think they're going to have a big problem with that handheld because, literally, the Switch 2 is releasing the same...
Even if it fucking plays all your games, who the fuck cares?
Nobody. Nobody's going to buy it.
The Xbox could do that right now anyway.
And they're already telling you, like...
And where the fuck is everyone going where they need it?
Well, like CD Projekt Red, they put out a thing. They're like, the best way to play this game in handheld is not Steam Deck or the Ally, it's the Switch, too. They're like, we put the most time into this version, which is crazy. Like, they're already, even though we know it sucks, like, they're already saying this stuff. Like, so I don't know what they're going to do. The Switch 2 is going to run all this stuff. You know that they're going to show it.
These
after
games
the
are
thing.
85 hours long.
Yeah.
You're really, during your lunch break, for 40 minutes, you're going to fucking play these games?
Go
Like,
in
come
the
on.
bathroom and play Cyberpunk. But you know that they're going to put all these games there anyway, so...
Jim Cramer says Game Pass is a buy. Oh,
You know, my dad said the same thing. I said to him, because we were talking about stocks, and I was like, yeah, but Jim Cramer says to buy. He said, do the opposite. Like, even he knew.
well, some will say that that's inside trading.
What? Oh, because he's telling you.
Because him
and-
saying buy it is really him telling his buddies don't buy it.
Yeah, right. I don't know. They're again, they step on a rake. Oh, handheld right after Switch 2. It's like, why? Why would you? even
I
do
got
that?
robbed on the Series X. I'm more worried about that than a handheld.
Yeah, I'm not buying an Ally with an Xbox logo on it.
I'm not buying anything Asus, okay?
No.
Look at Mental. This guy bought two 4090s. They melted on him.
Well, yeah. I mean, Asus is no good. We know that.
That card was what? $2,000?
Probably.
$3,000?
Probably $2,000.
That's $6,000 this guy lost.
Well, in Canada, it's even more.
And his Asus motherboard died at one point.
Remember mine? The CPU just fell off. I had to lay it down and
Tell him that story.
I had a Asus motherboard and the CPU literally, I was just using it one day and the computer shut off and I heard something. I look in the little window and it just fell off the board.
It's an AMD, right?
Yeah, and then what I did was I was like going to build a new computer soon, so I just laid the computer down and I used gravity to hold it on and it worked for like another month. That was it. Then you started building computers, so I was like, can you just do this for me? Because I don't want to do this. And that computer that you built is still being used to this day in my house.
Anthony's still using the one I built him 12 years ago.
Yep. Mine's only like 8, I think. 8 or 9.
2013, I built him the computer that he's using to this day.
Yeah. Crazy.
That was an Intel.
Yeah, so was mine.
3770K, buddy.
I mean, I put an NVMe in it and upgraded the graphics card, but still, it's still running pretty good for...
The handheld's going to save Xbox, everybody, says Wesson. Folks! Oh!
The Switch 2
Oh.
is going to save Xbox.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
What?
Rokes! The hand smelled.
Wearing my big shirt today.
If they had that stupid chip, we would have been down there.
That's all right. You're better off because you weren't. sold
Something's
anyway.
like making me not do this.
Yeah. don't
There's
do that.
something because they had that chip in stock last night. Now all of a sudden they don't have it. When I said, "All right,"
And you don't want to spend that kind of money and not be 100% happy with it.
I'm not happy to begin with.
Yeah.
I got to go to AMD now. Why? Because Intel took a shit. That doesn't make AMD any better.
No, it's just like the default. Like you have no choice.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. And that's a lot of money to blow on that and then be disappointed. So it worked out.
and then if I have problems, I got to return everything.
yeah.
Like,
I think it worked out for the better.
let me tell you something. Intel better get this shit done next time.
I hope because I want to build another one. If it's not like going to cost me $5,000.
They better get off their own shit, stop inhaling their own farts, and do it.
Well, I think this was a wake up call for them. How bad.
I don't
this
think
was.
so.
No, I think they're just going to keep doing their up to their old tricks.
They're gonna ride the name until as long as they can, probably. It's funny though. I think one of these guys in the chat was telling me that the people that run AMD, their cousins run Intel.
So
So
that's
they
kinda
just
weird.
doing like,
Yeah.
hey, we suck now and you guys are good. And then
Yeah.
next, oh, we suck now, you guys are
let
good.
them
Like,
get
are
the
we doing
profits
this?
And then yeah,
Probably inside trading.
probably.
I've had these gloves on all fucking day.
Well, oh well.
Anything else you guys want us to talk about?
This is where I'll be sleeping in a month. Right here.
Yeah. We got to set that camera up, too. Oh, hello. We should just take a security system, hook it up to the cameras, and just plug that into the stream.
Yeah. You're gonna see me toss and turn all night.
We're going to try to get talk to speech. See if Anthony can set that up. This way, while we're sleeping, you guys can try to wake us up and text us shit.
It's gonna be creepy though, because people are gonna walk up to the window. Oh, you open?
Well, now you got blinds there.
Oh, okay, good.
I heard a rumor that Nintendo gave Walmart Amazon's U.S. allocations. Yeah, people are saying that shit. I don't know.
I also heard that the day of a bunch of stores are gonna get it, like Costco and Amazon. Like literally that day, they're gonna go up for sale. They're not gonna do any pre-orders, but I don't know if that's true either.
Yeah, Costco said they're gonna do that.
If you didn't pre-order one, I would say try to go to the store the day of and see if you could get it. That's the only way, because this thing's gonna be out of stock for a little while, probably.
So when I was streaming before,
Yeah,
I plugged in that new 25-foot cable for the microphone,
yeah,
and then the video went out on one of the TVs, and because it's like a tight, it's the 6.6 cable,
yeah.
and it's a tight from the machine, so it's like something, okay, it popped out or whatever. So I plug it in, nothing's working. I end the stream because I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
I'm like, this cable is fucking broken. I had it for a year. I ordered a new cable. I'm like, all right. I go to unplug it behind the TV. It was loose behind the TV. So when I pulled it, it made it loose back behind the TV. I plugged it in and boom.
That's so annoying.
I canceled the cable.
Yeah, at least you figured it out.
It's a $40 cable.
You figured it out before it was too late. You should have seen the cable I traded in with that 1X. It was like the crappiest HDMI cable I could find. It's like a dollar store cable.
And you gave them a VCR controller?
Yeah, I had one left of the black VCR controller, so I was like, I'll give them that.
Did they turn it on?
The guy really tested it because it was like a young guy, and he did the tested the controller for drift. He tested the system, and that was it. I mean, it only took like 5 or 10 minutes, but. And then I was like, oh, can I try to pre-order something for the bump? And he's like, yeah. And he bumped it all the way up. I was like, all right. I didn't expect that.
Good. We're gonna have our switches. We're gonna be good to go.
I got another $100 off of mine now.
And I got money. I'm gonna try to buy the Donkey Kong digitally with that.
Yeah, do it. Might as well.
For 60. The other thing is, I don't know if they mail you the code right away or you gotta wait for a code.
I'm sure they don't have the codes yet, unless you do it like closer to.
I don't want to do it, and then like 2 months later they can't
Yeah,
send me the fucking
you
code.
should wait till it comes out or like closer to coming out, because we still have till July.
But are they gonna sell out of digital codes? 'Cause sometimes they do.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe I'll just do it that week.
Yeah, just do it like a few days.
Because you
before.
get digital, you get it for $66.
Right.
I'll get her in mine.
Yeah, if we're gonna buy Switch 2 stuff digitally anyway. I still have a lot of Switch 1 games physical. I finally went and looked again, like what I kept, and I kept a lot of stuff. But I'm not gonna rebuy them. I'm just gonna leave them, and then anything new I buy, I'm just gonna buy digital. Because the good thing about the physical is, like, they're just there. If whoever wants to play it, you can just go grab it off the shelf. But it's annoying to store them. But anything new is all digital. So, if the kids want a game, digital on their Switch. That's it.
Yeah, it's better that way too. If they lose the Switch, you just buy a new machine.
Yeah, and all your stuff's there.
Instead of them losing a book with all the games.
Yeah,
and
we're
shit.
not doing that. And plus, like, we're going to be driving, and she's going to be like, how do I change the game? And it's like, oh, God. I have to, like, turn around and change it. So, but they're going to have their own, because that second one will be for the kids and my wife to play on. So they can play Mario Kart and stuff. And on my own.
You guys like the Phil Spencer thumbnail? I typed in Phil Spencer holding a red Wii controller, and that's what it gave
He's
me.
wearing the Baywatch outfit.
Let me tell you something. Fuck him. For robbing me, he's going to get thumbnails the rest of the year.
You should have put the Baywatch enhancements on him.
When he walks through that door and offers me a buyback program, that's when I stop making these things. Until then, he fucked me. Now he's fucked with thumbnails.
What would you do if you're sitting here and him and Todd Howard just kicked the door in? Came in here like the NWO.
They'd be live streaming, I curse them out.
Like the NWO, they just kick it in and show up.
Bro, Phil Spencer's like 4 feet tall, okay? Shrek could fucking launch that motherfucker if he wanted.
I don't know. I'm so done with Xbox. I'm just so excited for the Switch. and Doom on PlayStation if I get it there. I probably will. I mean, I could play it on PC with Game Pass and save the money. So I don't know.
Or I could just buy it on Steam.
But we're gonna be hanging out a couple days later, so maybe we'll play it on PlayStation.
I thought you were pointing at Frank then.
But that I offer him a buyback program. I still need a buyback program for mine. I still have 2 of them and a Series S.
Look at all these Xboxes. Now the problem is, I had those VCR Xbox. I can't trade them in because I have wired controllers for those.
You know what those are good for if you just want to play like Fortnite, like a little tiny kid, like a 5-year-old kid.
Those are good for retro games.
Yeah, or that.
They're running 60 and all that shit.
You know, they said today Dolphin officially supports the Series consoles. I don't know how they get it on there, but they can.
Well, yeah, with dev mode.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter anymore because the Switch is going to play GameCube.
Right. Well, you don't remember this, but when Vince bought WCW, he said at WrestleMania, because WrestleMania was that Sunday,
Yeah.
I want Ted Turner to walk down the aisle and I'll sign the contract.
Oh, jeez.
And it's like, holy, the first time I saw that, I was like, holy shit, like, this is crazy. Let's fucking Ted Turner to walk down the aisle.
I really don't want to be here.
Ted Turner didn't even fucking sell it.
Well, he was old then.
Yeah, but what happened was it was a corporate takeover.
Yeah.
He didn't realize he lost power.
Didn't they just buy more majority shares and that was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he goes to work one day and they're like, hey, you don't run this shit anymore. And he's like, He wanted the wrestling. They didn't.
Yeah.
They wanted Turner Classics on Demand. And that's what they did. That Monday, that first Monday with no competition, Turner Classics on Demand.
It's crazy that they're not on cable anymore. Like after all those years, they're not on cable.
What, SmackDown's on cable?
Yeah, but Raw.
Yeah, well.
It moved. It moved with the times, I guess. A little too late.
No Monday nights on cable.
Nope.
That's where fucking AEW should have been better, and they should have taken Mondays. But they didn't. Watched a video earlier, someone with a dev kit for the original Xbox. They had the very first Far Cry game on it.
That's cool.
That's good.
They still never ported that Mega Bloks Halo game to work on a regular modded 360. You can play it on the emulator, but you can't play it on like a JTAG or RGH or anything, which sucks.
Well, the TNA wrestling game, screenshots that should have gotten leaked out and the video got put out.
Yeah.
But apparently that video got uploaded 6 months ago. So somebody missed that.
It's weird because some of the games will work on like just any modded console, and some of them you need like a dev kit. Like
Yeah.
that Bonk game just works on a regular Hack 360.
How badly WWF botched WWF versus WCW, I think we all. And listen, if you were watching WCW at the end, it wasn't that bad. But if you were watching WCW at peak versus WWF, it was bad.
You see that they filed trademark again for December to Dismember?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Telling you, they're gonna bring back, even if it's NXT December to
Yeah,
Dismember.
that's what they'll do.
Eventually, they're gonna bring back WCW.
Yeah.
Because here's what TKO is gonna do. They're gonna recreate the territories.
Yeah.
Because ironically enough, when Bischoff was gonna buy WCW in 2001, it was gonna be in Las Vegas. That was gonna be their home base instead of Atlanta.
Right.
So imagine if Las Vegas, that's the home base for the new WCW.
Yeah.
WWF is all over the world.
Right.
And then you got, if they do ECW is not going to be like extreme shit.
Right.
But they'll put these federations like in different territories.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot bigger than people think if they go that big.
Right.
And they could go that big.
Yeah, that would be great because people in the areas will it's almost like teams, like sports teams.
Right.
Like,
Imagine creating 2 WWEs.
Yeah.
Or 3 WWEs.
And then they could do a lot more stuff. Like, they could do a lot more experimental stuff that they don't have to worry about. Like, oh, we can't put that on Raw. But it's like, well, we could try it over here and see if it sticks, you know? Which is good.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a big thing. If they all get into it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
ECW in Philly.
Is anybody left in Philly anymore?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same, though. Like, even the audience would be different.
Yeah. That was 19 years ago they ended. 2006.
Well, I mean, the fan base, like the original ECW fan base,
Yeah.
it was like in a bingo hall in the worst section of Philadelphia.
Right.
This new one wouldn't be like that.
No, it would be more mainstream.
Yes. You'd fight. They would have it in the arenas over there.
Yeah.
They'll bring this shit back. Eventually, they will. They want money. It's not Vince McMahon where he buries it and puts it on the shelf and looks at it all fucking day. Like, these guys want to make money. They're gonna make money.
Yeah.
And if you can make more than one WWE, they'll do it. They're doing it with AAA. AAA, They bought AAA, and that's going to be its own thing. They're going to merge with WWE and do pay-per-views, but they're going to do their own thing over here.
Right.
Because AAA said, like, for 20 years we had no money. Now we got money.
Well, you know, that's what's so funny about what you guys were talking about yesterday. It's like, it's the same thing with Joe Hendry. They put eyes on these people that would otherwise nobody would know who they are. Nobody would watch AAA. Nobody would know Joe Hendry. They didn't bury him. They put massive amounts of mainstream eyes on him, and he's blowing up.
Joe
as a meme.
Hendry.
My kid knows who it is now. Like, how is that possible?
Well, the funny thing about Joe Hendry is he's getting more eyeballs on TNA because of his stupid fucking entrance video he
But
made.
like, because even though everyone's like, "Oh, they buried him on WrestleMania," it's like, no, you don't get it.
They didn't bury him.
Literally created him. Like, he's huge now. What much bigger than
He
he
got
was.
the rub. He got the confidence of the office. He was on NXT last week.
Right. Yeah, and that's the same thing with AAA. Oh, they're gonna crush them.
He's an outside guy playing ball with the office. I mean, he's going to have a job there next year.
Right.
His contract is coming up this year.
They're literally making somebody they don't even really own. Like, that's crazy.
Like Jordynne Grace. She did the Royal Rumble twice, and then they signed her.
Right. Yeah, people just don't get it. They just don't understand.
Nah, they don't get it. It's just bullshit. AEW buries their fucking partners all the time, and that's not a problem.
Yeah.
No, it is a problem because Conan didn't forget that, and look what happened.
Yeah. They lost 3 people because of it.
No, they lost 4 people.
Wow.
Gulia,
Yeah.
the other girl,
Yep.
the Lucha Bros,
Oh yeah, that's already.
and then
4.
AAA sold to WWE.
Yeah.
That's 5 things. And it's all because Tony Khan fucked those guys.
Yep.
He thought he could get away with it. And on my feed is a Joe Hendry guy.
Dude, he's on TikTok. He's all over the place. We see him literally everywhere.
I gotta lock this up. Totally forgot.
Do you have Pikmin 1 and 2 on Switch? Physical?
No, not here.
Because that's the only one I... Yeah.
That's the one I don't have either.
Yeah, I never bought it. I'm going to probably buy it at some... Well, I'll just buy it digital now. Forgot. I could just do that. If I really want to play it, I'll just buy it. I beat them on the hack Switch, but then I was like, oh, I have 3 and 4, which I didn't even know I had 3. When I went to go put 4 away, I was like, oh wait, I have 3.
$2.95 on there. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna send the card back because
Yeah.
I have so much money.
Yeah, then you could just do what you want. And then you could just buy it later if you want. I got to do it again.
I got $2,200 in my bank.
Yeah, so you could just do something cool with it.
But that's just my account.
Yeah,
I can do whatever I want with it.
right.
If I send back that card, it's another $750.
Yeah.
And if I send back that power supply,
$3,000.
it's another $93.
Yeah. And then like when things clear up, if you're like, I just start building a computer and everything's
Or
available.
if I decide we're just gonna hang out and fucking blow a ton of money, that's what we're gonna fucking
I
do.
wouldn't recommend it, but we could. Well, we're gonna need at least $3,000 to get snacks for the sleepover. So. Oh, this is the power supply. I'm gonna mail this back.
It did not walk.
What? It didn't work.
Yeah.
Rikishi song
That's what the
is
guy
fun.
calls you. And he's like, it didn't walk.
It didn't work. I'll do the return right now.
It sucks they got rid of the too late thing.
Yeah.
You can't say it was too late
I'm just
anymore.
gonna send it back tomorrow.
You should fill out the fucking thing. This is Clover. It didn't work.
I guess I'll put item defective where doesn't work. Should I put
Yeah,
that?
it doesn't work. Even if it's your Xbox, it
Has
still
the
doesn't
product
work.
been removed? Package has been opened. Product not used.
Product was used.
Well, we didn't like actually get it to.
Alright, then it wasn't used.
I don't know. I think there'll be less. Whatever. I'm just gonna try it.
We didn't use it because we didn't turn it on.
Yeah.
There you go. What else came in that I gotta take pictures of? Oh, those games? Alright. I gotta print the case out for Echo. This thing's been in the closet for like 10 years.
Oh really? I want a refund on my card, man. How would you like to return your? Oh, you can bring it to Staples now with no box or anything. Hell yeah! I'm bringing this to Staples right by my house.
What
Oh,
happened?
oh,
UPS store is too
Or
far?
Kohl's too. I could do it. No, you don't. If you bring it to Kohl's or Staples, you don't need a box or anything. You just bring this and they send
Yeah,
it.
but UPS store, you don't need one depending on the item.
Yeah, this says if I bring it to Kohl's, no.
I have to
shipping
box
no
the
return.
GPU and bring it to UPS.
I'm just gonna do Kohl's because I know where the return is. That's awesome. I'm gonna just bring this tomorrow. And I have till May 29th to bring it there, but I'm just gonna do it tomorrow.
You have to switch to.
At Kohl's.
My son's gonna kill himself.
I told my wife about that story. Like this is like how like absurd it was.
The guy, you ordered Taco Bell, no thanks.
No.
I'd rather cook tacos myself.
Yeah. I'm gonna
With
go
real
home and
meat.
cook now in a little bit. Eat.
Um,
Don't forget, he's gonna do it. Like it's so screwed up.
he said just like a movie,
Yeah.
like a Friday movie. Don't forget, son's gonna kill himself. Like he actually said that.
That's what I said. That's what I was telling her.
And then you had the fire department thinking they could big league everyone,
yeah,
jump
yeah.
in the line and fucking telling my boss, "Oh, we need one for the firehouse." And my boss was like, "Did you have volunteer firefighters on the line?" No. Well, then we can't give you one. Dude, we had people waiting all fucking night, and
You're
then
just
this
gonna
big
walk
fat
down-
slob guy shows up from the fire department
Yeah.
that they want one for the firehouse. Like, dude, you should have fucking waited. You got volunteers.
They actually don't. They have to have volunteers at the station all night anyway, so they couldn't just send one guy down. Like,
Yeah, well, they thought they could just big league Best Buy.
don't forget, he's gonna do it.
Well, we're not coming here if you have a fire. Well, you're getting fucking sued if you don't come here if you have
Yeah.
a fire, you dumbass.
That's what your taxes go toward.
You don't pay my taxes.
Don't forget, he's gonna do it. If you get one in, make sure you let me know. 'Cause he's gonna
Dude,
do it.
how fucking low do you have to be to go into a store and tell people your son's gonna do that if you don't get a video game machine? That's your problem, that's your kid's
That's
problem.
a massive problem on your parenting and a massive problem for your kid.
Exactly, and that's an Xbox isn't gonna fix that.
No. And if you really cared about him that much, you'd pay $1,000 on eBay so he doesn't do it. If you really thought that was going to happen. Well, my son's not worth that much. It's like, what?
But we do have one. You're just gonna have to pay $3,000.
Oh, I guess I'll
What? What?
I guess I'll just let him go through with it. Don't forget. I just thought that was so funny. Because I was telling her, I was like, yeah, we're gonna be hanging out. People are gonna walk in and be like, damn, I want one, but they're not gonna be able to get it.
Because we're on YouTube, we have to say Hill himself.
Oh, I always say
He's king of the hill himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
in Minecraft.
This is gaming after dark. It's
Yeah,
dark
they
outside.
got a show anyway. Isn't that funny? You didn't have a show and they got
Well, I
one
told them
anyway.
they were going to get something. I didn't know this was going to happen.
Yeah, this was
I
random.
didn't know we were going to go get a computer and
And
then
then not.
not get a computer. And
I just felt like doing something spontaneous. I didn't leave the house all day.
we
so
can do that, but they have to have my shit.
Yeah. This
We're
is
like
fine.
2 seconds away from doing it, and then they didn't have it.
It was fun. It was worth just coming here and hanging out for a little while.
This is the real Gad. Kids threatened by you. Oh, Papa. Oh, man. Well, yeah, that's old.
Apparently you'll
From
explode
when we were
better.
kids.
You'll explode in Minecraft if you do that. So they put a thing through today in the state that they banned all
Stop.
cell phones in schools for New York City.
Listen, I get that, but at the same time,
I don't feel
if something
comfortable.
fucking happens,
Yeah.
nobody's got their phone on them.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. I don't like that.
I don't like
gotta
that
see
either.
what the thing is, because like if she could have the watch.
Listen, here's what you do. It's just simple. You go to class, the minute you walk in, you put it in the bin.
Yeah.
This way, if something happens outside the classroom, you all grab your phones and you fucking take pictures, you call, you
That's
do
what they
something.
might do, because
But they do this shit where before you enter the building, you got to put your phone in the
yeah,
bin.
and it's like locked up. It's not good.
I don't like that.
No, I don't like it either.
When you go to class, put your phone in the thing.
Verizon though has a kids watch that you put like 5 phone numbers in and they could call and you could like track where they are. So
Yeah,
I might
they've
get
always
that.
They had this little phone that looked like Shrek.
Oh, I know what you're talking
And it
about.
had,
It's the Pebble or whatever.
It had like 5 buttons on it.
Yeah, I know.
And
that.
you just hit a button and it calls.
Yeah. If I could get if they don't ban that watch thing, I'm just gonna do that. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. Like that sucks. I don't like that. She's gonna be there without.
I had the phone, remember?
Yeah.
In high school, I had a phone. Nobody knew I had a phone.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to sew an air
But
tag
again-
in your backpack or something.
It was only for emergencies.
Right. Yeah, I had a phone when I was like, whenever I went somewhere, they would give me one. Like when I was a little bit older.
Because I used to have a
7 or
phone
8.
card, a calling card.
Yeah.
And then after she got a Nokia phone, it was this fucking big.
Oh yeah. I
The
remember
battery
those.
was like this big.
Yep.
She got me this little phone,
Yeah.
a Nokia.
We had Cellular One, and it was just a phone. It just had numbers. It wasn't. You couldn't do anything else on it besides call. Like that was it.
Yeah, just call. It was good. It was a good thing.
I was like, I might have been like 7 or 8, and only if I was going somewhere they gave it to me so I could call home or whatever.
But you need, like today, it's different.
Yeah, I don't like
Because if
that.
something happens, you got to record it.
Or something. They should not do that at school.
Yeah, well, not at school.
It's an emergency. I have to watch. Yeah, it's a scary world now. It sucks. You can't even you gotta worry about all this stuff.
People are nuts now. That's the problem. Back then, they used to lock people up. Now they don't lock anybody up.
No, they just let them out.
That's the difference now.
Yeah.
Do you
Although-
like Motorola phones that fold in half? No.
No, they're gonna break eventually. What's good about the school now though is the doors are always locked. Like even when I go there, you have to buzz in and say
Yeah,
who
they
you
did
are.
that after 9/11.
My school didn't do it. Even when I was actually when I was in high school, they started it 2005, 2006.
They said when I was doing the cab, this lady worked at the school. She said Mamaroneck Avenue, right after 9/11,
They locked.
you got to be buzzed
Yeah,
in.
it's good to do that. That helps.
Yeah, but that sucked because we used to go back. We used to go back to say hello to the teachers and shit.
Oh yeah, now you can't.
Now you can't do that.
No, you can't. Literally, if I go to pick her up, I have to buzz in. They have to check my ID. Which, hey, I'm not complaining. I'd rather them do that, but still, it still sucks.
Well, yeah, I mean, We used to go visit the teachers and shit.
Yeah,
You can't do that
I
no
did
more.
that too. I went back and visited my teachers, but not anymore. Do you know what's crazy? My art teacher is my kid's art teacher now.
Wow.
And it's been almost 30 years.
Well, that was like with me. My mom's art teacher was my art teacher.
Really?
Mrs. Diane.
Wow. That's
She was
pretty
on
cool.
Jeopardy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty nuts that someone worked there that long.
But she worked at the other school where my mom went.
Yeah.
And then she worked at the school that I went.
That's crazy.
It's 2 different schools.
Yeah.
I wonder if the green... Fuck that guy. Hope that guy walks down, trips, and breaks his leg.
I'll let him walk down my hallway at home for $100,000. He can walk all he wants. I'll let him walk there all day.
How much will he offer to sleep with the divas? That's what I want to know.
Oh, he'd probably pay millions.
I wonder if maybe Vince slept with him and gave him a settlement.
And instead of money, he just said you could come to every show.
Yeah. There you go. I think we figured it out. Hey, I had a cell phone in high school.
Yeah, me too. I think I still have.
But nobody knew. I didn't go brag to anybody about it. It was in my backpack.
I had Nextel when I first started high school, and then I got Verizon, and that was when like texting came out, and I didn't have a smartphone until I was in like college. They weren't out until after I graduated. They didn't have any of that. The kids would play games on the calculator. That was it.
I'll show you guys my phone. I think I showed it on stream before. The first phone I had.
I had Cellular One. It was a
Nokia.
Motorola phone. No kidding.
Right here.
Oh man.
That's my phone.
I had a little checkered on it, like a little checkered pattern.
What is this called? 210?
2110. I had the Cellular One.
No, it wasn't this one. It was probably one after this. Here, what's this?
Trying to find my old phone.
No, that was the phone, I guess. Oh, 94? No, I didn't have 94. I had 96.
I think I had mine in 99 or 2000.
It's funny because I have a picture of it at the house.
Trying to find which one I had. Oh, here it was.
What?
I found mine. Trying to figure out which phone it was. V120C. I got mine. What year was that?
I guess it was this phone. It looks different, though. It looks the same, but it looks different.
This was my first phone.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah, the Motorola. This thing sucked. I don't even think it had like Snake on it. It had like nothing on it. It might have, but I don't remember. I should rebuy this phone. Just for fun. How much does it go
1994. Ah, here's my phone. Here it is.
for? Oh man.
This is from 94? I didn't have a phone in 94.
That's pretty good for
They must have sold us an
94.
old model. Which one is this? This is a YouTube video.
13 million views.
Well, it's a ringtone.
Oh, it's the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, I designed it.
232 NA. That's it.
Wow. With the pull-out antenna. Mine had that.
Well, somebody put that there.
Oh. The winner of
That's the phone,
Best
because
Consumer Phone Award.
because this was one piece.
It won Best Consumer Cell Phone Award 30 years ago.
It was like the only phone out. That's why. Here it is.
Well, look at that fancy one with like wood grain.
That's not wood grain. That was a snap-off panel.
Oh,
You could snap off the panel. That was like a
like a hard shell. Magic.
That was
shell.
like for women or something.
All right, that's pretty funny. That's like an accessory.
Yeah.
How do we survive with that? Like that was it.
Okay, here it is. Nokia 232. This is my phone. Alright guys, I will post it here. That's my first cell phone right here.
Oh my god.
I got that in 1996.
Did it have games
97.
on it?
I think it did have Snake on it. I think. I might still have that. This says 1997.
Maybe they made it for a couple years.
Which I was in high school in 97. I
Yeah.
started high school in 97.
Yeah, so they probably made it for a couple years.
Here's the box.
Oh my god.
$232.
That's pretty funny.
What's the chat saying? I don't even know where I am.
Where?
You know what? Close all this
You don't need
shit.
that anymore.
Listen, I'll check for the next couple of days, but I graduated 01.
I was 09. So we're 8 years apart.
Had Nokia. Used to play a game called Snake on it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Will did, yeah.
They all had that. I remember you had the next cell phone that was in color. That was like the first time I ever saw a phone in color.
Yeah, that was the i900 or something.
That was crazy. Like, I never saw anything like that. I'm like, on a phone?
I had the one, the bleep bleep one.
Yeah.
The one that your sister had, but I had the version 2 of that.
The indestructible one? The construction phone? That's the one I had. It was like yellow. And
No, that one I didn't have.
Oh.
Your sister had the black one
Oh, yeah, I know.
with the circular flip,
Yeah,
but mine wasn't a circular flip. It was a newer version of that phone.
right.
And I was kind of mad because I was like, I really like that circular flip, but
Yeah.
I got used to the other one. And then I got the smaller one, and then I got the one in color, and then
I had the indestructible one, and then I don't even know. I think I went right to Verizon after that.
they had the one with the disco ball on it.
Disco
You got to call it would light up different colors in the
ball.
middle.
Oh, okay.
I sold that one. Then yeah, I got Verizon. We never looked back.
I got the NV2 so I could text. Oh, great. Oh my god.
What? Hang on.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened at all.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's a lie.
There's Eli wrestling.
He's fighting women again? Oh, no, it's just a guy.
I think that's the match he won last night.
Oh,
He's
okay.
getting flabby, though. He's got to fucking work out. Release the Schulmacher cut.
Oh, is someone, like, working on it?
No, but people keep posting it. For users that will lose access to Nintendo Switch before receiving their Switch 2, there's an option to
Oh.
upload the system transfer data to a dedicated server Wait, what?
Wait, that's kind of cool. So if you want to trade it in now, but you're not getting the Switch 2 till June,
Firmware 20 update released. Virtual game card, game share, system transfer.
oh, so I gotta go. When I go home, I gotta update mine and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that game sharing thing. See what
Right.
happens. That's pretty cool that they added that.
I remember this video.
Wait, what's that? Wait, go back. DL. Wait, no, scroll down. Oh my god. What is that right there?
She curses him out. What, this?
Yeah. DLC can be shared as virtual game. What? How the hell does that work?
How do you share DLC?
I don't know. That's good though, because if just one of us wants to play the DLC.
I don't know what Nintendo thinks they're doing.
They're making it very confusing.
They're making it confusing, but they're also doing it because they want people to go digital,
Right.
and they're trying to be nice about it instead of just saying everything's digital and be done with it.
Yeah.
Shit.
What is that? Fan remake.
What the fuck? There's Spider-Man and fucking Wolverine. That's awesome. RWK's first phone was a pair of Dixie cups. Oh, wow. That's fucked up, man. Be prepared to fight, Stevie Mac. What is a fighting words? Remember when you said that Eli's ring entrance, you would play a guitar behind him and sing Eli Joe? I don't know if I said I would play it behind him, but somebody needs to do that.
Hire someone. Is it really 9:16?
Yeah, we
Holy
gotta.
crap. Right.
I've been here since like 12:30
Oh, damn. I gotta go home and eat.
because I cleaned everything in there.
You're Eli Joel.
Eli Joel.
Who's that?
Eli Joel. All right, that's locked. Stuff. I gotta lock the closet. I don't even have a jacket because
It's warm out. It's still warm.
I know.
Yeah.
But still, I don't know.
I'm wearing shorts. I didn't care.
Any questions before we go? Any final questions? Yeah, that is fucked up. I agree.
It's hilarious.
I'm gonna lock the closet and I'll come back.
Alright.
Get out of here. So yeah, we'll just keep this for parts.
Yeah.
I'll put it back
Okay.
together. This
I
way.
made all my money on the other one, so I'm good. I'm happy. Gotta go home. Gotta cook some food. We'll be on tomorrow, obviously. Tomorrow night. For Game Complainers. So. You'll hear then. I guess I'll try to update my Switch either tonight or tomorrow and see if I can figure out the digital game trading thing or whatever. I don't know. I'll try to check that out. See what happens.
I still have the plates for the PlayStation Slug.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Plates?
I have the boxes in the garage.
Oh.
Put those back in the boxes and sell them.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
Thanks for streaming. Yeah, anytime. Thanks for watching.
wasn't
This was the anti.
That's funny because we're ending before you would have even started. Like right when.
Oh yeah.
That's
We
hilarious.
just started at 9:30.
Yeah.
Well, go Oilers for Noof Nukem.
Yeah.
He wants his Oilers to win tonight. Hopefully they win. So shout out to him. Noof Nukem is an awesome guy. Just to let you guys know.
He is.
Now the ladies this Sunday will be interviewing somebody. So please check them out Sunday, and I will promote them tomorrow night when we do the show.
Yeah.
I'll have more information on their guests. But they're having a guest on. Was it? She's an author or something.
I think like an author, and she does like films. Some kind of
Right.
film.
She's in the Stephen King Baby Club or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
She remade a Stephen King film, I believe.
Right. So that's very interesting, and it's very good for the ladies to have a nice interview. So, congratulations to them. I was listening while on the tractor. Nice. I wonder what he was thinking when we started screaming about Xbox.
He
When he's
fell
on
off
the
the tractor. Ah! Oh, wow, dude. Oh
Yeah,
my
baby,
God.
Oilers for the win, says Mental. Yeah, no, that's all right.
What the hell? There's has something to say. Well, at least you're able to fix that Wii remote. We'll get that out of here.
Yeah, that's why I came here,
Yeah.
because I had to get that out. That has to go. And then tomorrow I'll have to come back and finish up that room in there.
Yeah.
He called me an ass. Oh, man.
I'm gonna go home and cook and eat.
Yeah, I gotta stop at ShopRite.
I might stop over on my side and grab some stuff. It's nice going out now because there's nobody at the store. So I can literally just go in there. and
Yeah,
shop.
you know, the old people, it's like Dawn of the Dead in the morning. They're all out. But at like this time at night, nobody's there.
Oh man, I'll stop right on my way home. I can get in and out.
Because they're all in bed sleeping.
Yep. And I don't have the kids with me to worry about. I can just grab my stuff quick.
Fuck, my car's on the street.
Mine's up down there too.
Oh no, my car's right here, actually. Any final questions? I'm giving you 5 seconds. I got my glasses on, but it's dark. I'll put
Yeah.
these back in my bag.
It's dark.
The only money I'm spending today is going to the ShopRite because no Micro Center. Ever go off jumps or anything? Yeah, he could go off jumps with his tractor at 2 miles an hour. All right, Mental. Thanks a lot, buddy.
We'll
Appreciate
see ya.
it.
See you tomorrow.
Mental, we're going to check the next couple of days, but if not, I'm sending the thing back. What can I do? Loved Mental 9-hour video for Doom Controller. He moaned that he's ran out of Microsoft. He moaned? Points.
You moaned.
I think in the UK, moaning is like complaining.
Yeah. That he moaned. Oh. He's in anguish.
Points.
Just put him on the company credit card.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're out of here. We'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
Do 21 miles an hour? That's even slower than 3.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, catch you later, guys. Good night. I have the reason for... Oh, okay. We'll find out. Mental. Check out Mental's videos. Check out Dreadpool's videos. Check out Noof Nukem's channel. Check out everybody. We'll catch you guys later.